Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none.
What's up, fellas?
What up, what up, what up, what up?
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I was just about to ask you that.
What's up, everybody? I'm sorry, y'all. We ain't gonna start till this game over with, man. This game here is stressful, y'all. So forgive me for moving the time back. Lord have mercy. This is like the Craniac kids. What's up, man? What's going on, man? The game is on. It's in second overtime. What's up, fellas?
What's happening? I'm trying to
get in here, man. Hold on, man.
Look, we just popped in. We watching the game. We watching the game. We keeping it up. What's the score?
86-84. Alabama A&M up 2. Second overtime, 37 seconds left, man. Let's see what happens here.
All right, cool.
I just, being a former basketball player, man, this has probably been one of the most annoying games I've watched in a very long time, bro. It's on the JSU network, man. You gotta purchase the packet, baby. You gotta go get that Jazz. If you got a Roku TV, download the JSU Sports Network and log in. I'm sorry for the delay, but then again, I'm not. You know what I mean? It's Monday. We're gonna be very specific tonight. I got these brothers who held it down, man. Y'all did a heck of a job. For y'all.
Appreciate that. Yeah,
man,
yeah.
For Fierce Styles and T Reezy, man, good to see y'all, bro.
Hey, man, good seeing you, brother.
So listen,
we're gonna wait till the game. We're gonna get in. Okay.
We at the free throw line. Kevion Hunt. He got 2 free throws, man. 31 seconds left. Let's see if he make both of these free throws real quick. And he missed the first one, just like clockwork. It's just typical shit. Yeah. Fundamental stuff, man. It's. I'll get into a little bit of that before the game over with, man. What's up, Shanetta? What's up, baby? How you doing? Game shouldn't be in overtime, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It just shouldn't be. A lot of just. Can I be nice or should I just be straight up about it, man? I don't know what way to be.
Find a middle ground. Like, is there a place to be nice and straight up? Is there like an in between? It's either all or nothing, or
no. This is we're just seeing a lot of bad basketball tonight, man. Just a lot of things. I'm not really well pleased with being a student of the game.
Yeah.
Fundamentally sound player, man. We just got fundamentals. Got to get up, man. We make way too many unnecessary mistakes, and that's just. I don't think that's just a Jackson State thing. I think that's a way the game is played nowadays thing. We don't value the basketball. One of the things that Alabama A&M does better than anybody in the league is rebound. And they just missed the free throw. You got to make free throws. You got to get your game. You got to out. You got to play defense. Like, you got a guy on the court who is the best scorer on their team, and we'll do things like protect the basketball and bag off a shooter, and then you get a wide open three. It's stupid stuff like that, man. Just various different points of the game that I feel like I know a coach would be pulling his freaking hair out, man. Whatever he got. All right, we down 3, 29 seconds to go. Let's see if we can find a way to take this thing into triple overtime.
Get the ball back.
Yeah, let's see. And exactly, like clockwork, turn the ball over. I'm not watching
86-84.
It's not over. It's not over.
It's over with, man. I'm going to tell you why it's over with. Because we do low basketball IQ things. That's what we do. You drive right down the court into a turnover. Yeah. Anywho, what's up, everybody, man? We're back.
What's up, everybody? What's happening?
You must be watching the basketball game. Of course I am. Of course, absolutely I'm watching the basketball. I'm watching a game. This is horrible. And I'm
trying to find stats right now. I'm looking at first.
This is what I'm
first half. We were down 2.
Listen, let me say this, bro. I might not need to say nothing. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna talk about anything other than the game.
because
Easy. What's up, baby?
yo, we in here.
I gotta change my hold on. What's up, y'all?
What's going on? You leave it up.
Man.
It's all good. I just
Okay.
We live.
we about to lose a game that we should have lost.
We live.
In double overtime. I'll be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet right now.
Ken, spit it out, man.
No,
Miss Rochelle said no gray areas. No.
No.
What did she say?
we not.
She said no. Miss no gray.
We have to.
No, that's no. I'm sorry.
We have that tonight. Y'all give me a second. My damn. I do this every time I touch my whatchamajig.
Hey, it's all good.
You can't miss
Right.
free throws at the end, though, man. I don't
So,
care how tired you are.
anywho.
You can't miss free throws.
I'm gonna get to it in a second, y'all. I apologize, man. Can y'all hear me fine?
We hear you great, man.
You sound great.
I'm not going there, Carl. I don't think it'll be wise for me to say a whole lot about watching right now. I really don't, man. It's not. There's no way to really spin this thing in a positive light from what I'm seeing just tonight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a yeah, it's just some things we really got to clean up. We got to clean them up fast, man.
Dorian got hurt?
I say this from a standpoint of they said if Dorian, so Dorian is hurt.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know that.
What happened to
Comment
Dorian?
saying that Dorian got hurt.
So he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely needed him for real tonight. Anywho, man, listen, we live. Let me turn this shit off. I don't want to see this no more. This shit is a headache. I hate watching bad basketball, bro. I just do. It drives me nuts. That's why I wasn't gonna come on the stream until after the game was off. I'm sorry, y'all. I y'all that don't know me, this is why I refuse to coach. I just can't. I don't have the temperament for it. You know what I mean? And I understand my weaknesses. You know what I mean? I do. I'm a bit OCD. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. And it's just certain things on the court that are just non-negotiables for me. I don't negotiate with hustle. I don't negotiate with just, that's how I played, man. I played the game hard as hell. I boxed out every play. I played tough nose defense. You got to take care of the basketball. I just come from under a coach who I'm talking about just put it in your bloodstream. That's how you had to play the game. So when I watched the game from a standpoint of IQ out. I put IQ over athleticism. That's just how I look at it. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna just say this: Alabama A&M is not a better basketball. They're not more talented than we are. They're not. But tonight they played a better brand of basketball. Let me tell you what they did better than us. They rebounded the ball better.
Mm-hmm.
They played better defense.
Second chance shots.
Second chance shots, man. I mean, it just, you know, we got to clean it up. I just down 7 seconds left. Good. Tell me if we win. I ain't looking at it no more. All right, listen. Welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Sorry for the delay. The guy had 38 points. They're on the best player on the court. I don't know how that works. You got one guy on the court that's doing all the scoring. His activity tell you who you need to pay attention to. It wasn't nobody even close to him. It's like this guy is just, and it wasn't like he was just world beaters. I mean, he had a couple of open shots that just didn't make sense on rotations and stuff like that. But it's like, damn, man, I know Mo losing his mind right now because I'm just sitting up here like we gotta want this thing, man.
Yeah,
I want it, and I just think we don't value. Our team does not value the basketball right now. That's what I'll say. I'll say it that way. We don't value the basketball. And I'm gonna just say this right here, man. When you don't value the basketball, that will manifest in 3 ways. Number 1, turnovers. That's first thing. Number 2, you can always get beat on the boards because if you value something, what are you gonna do when you value
You're
something?
gonna die for it.
You're going to get that thing.
You Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna die for this thing.
I'm cool with it. Tied with 1 second. I ain't watching the shit no more. Just tell me if we win. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm good at that.
Third overtime. Oh my God, Jesus. They're fired up there.
I'm good. I'm good with it.
They
We
fight.
would have been 20 more minutes waiting.
Let's go. I'll be 10 o'clock starting
Go.
tonight if I keep watching the
Let's
game. So y'all
go.
just tell me about it.
That
So
38
listen,
points
man.
don't mean nothing, baby.
Danielle, thank you for being here tonight. It's good to see you. That is
Pleasure.
great work. I mean, James, what's happening, brother? It's Monday. Y'all see what time it is. It's basketball season, but it's still national champs. Shout out to Reed Enterprise for the dope national champion tee. I got all the years on there, man. We were national champs 62, 85, 96, and 2024.
Oh,
So
I need that.
we got a parade coming up this week, man.
Man,
We got a parade coming up this week. It's gonna be epic, man. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I am, and I don't know why am I signed out of my slides. This is fun. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see something. That's interesting.
said the unstoppable 25. The men always try to give us a heart attack.
Yeah, they call them the cardiac kids.
Cardiac kids.
What now?
What? That's funny.
What's
Just
the
can't make the
cardiac?
game easy, man. Can't
That
make the
means
game
that
easy.
that means that your heart is always volatile when you're watching them. The cardiac kids. That we call them.
You look at your
Need a
your heart rate is high when you look at your Apple Watch.
I listen.
EMT on the scene.
They like the Lakers at times, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers is hard to watch a lot of times, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get something. I'm gonna send Miss Rochelle the link. She's ready to come up. We're gonna have a good show. It ain't gonna be long, but we still gonna be on tonight. Give me just a second, everybody. So I don't put this thing down. What is happening right now, man? Miss Rochelle. Let me send Miss Rochelle this link. I got that out the way. So how y'all doing, man? How was your Monday, bro?
Man, long, but it's been a good day. It's been a good Monday. Back to work. Back at it again.
Yeah, same for me. Back at it. You know, we were out for a few days. It snowed in Memphis. You know, we had the city shut down. But it really wasn't. It didn't need to shut down like it did. But it shut down. It snowed late Thursday night, early Friday morning. So school was canceled. So that means school canceled. And if you got children, that means you're home with your children. Someone is home with your children, even if it's not you. So that was the weekend. That was the Friday and Saturday.
Was it you?
It was both of us, actually. Ironically, it was Chris and I. Both we were here.
I saw y'all. I saw pictures of y'all, man, making snowmen. Man.
We were making snow.
Are you a snowman?
Snow. We made a snowman. So look, let me tell you something funny. So my kids, they have we go to the beach in the summertime for vacation and all that. So they have their sand castles and all of their beach toys. So Jacob came up with this brilliant idea. He said, "Daddy, can we make a snow castle?" And I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Although I would rather be on the beach with sand in them. But the snow castle was cool. So that was the weekend. And then Monday, we back at it. So everybody is back to normal. The streets are dry and clear. So yeah. So that was Monday for me. That's Monday. That's my Monday.
I mean,
Yes.
Anybody want to take a stab at it? My Monday was a little different. I got a new garbage can today.
Hey, that's what's up. That's highlight.
Come on now. You got one, or you got a new one, or you
Home
got
Depot
two?
I got a new one,
Home
man.
Depot
It's
Lowe's.
about
Which
a
one
new
is
garbage can. So for those who don't know, I mean, the wind has been unbelievably high, and it's still blowing. It's still gusty out here. The same wind that obviously sparked fires because of the lack of humidity. But man, on Tuesday last week, man, the wind was so high, we went through like a really bad windstorm, and it took my garbage can, bro.
Wow.
I think I remember you saying that. So
Just
you
gone.
said that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So I ain't had no trash. Monday. Trash runs on Monday. You know what I mean? And dude pulled up with a big old joint, and I'm talking to the dude, he's a Hispanic guy, and I ain't really, first time experience. And he got out, man. He just started venting to me. I was like, all right, go ahead, big brother. But it looked like you got something on your mind, man. Just go ahead and express yourself. He's like, man, I got man, I got 140 stops, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it today, man. It's like evening time, bro. I'm like, yeah, big dog. I said, man, you just gotta just take it one at a time. He was like, man, I just, man, my head, man, is just a headache. I said, look, man, don't let them kill you, man, on the job, bro. I just said, listen, best advice I can give you is always self-preservation, bro. It was all over. I didn't say bro, but I just said self-preservation. Said if you fall over, somebody gonna be driving that same truck with the same clipboards you got. You know what I mean? Tomorrow. so just do what you can do. You know, how far am I from the fires? I probably as close as 40 minutes, maybe. You know what I mean? More specifically though is an hour per se. Look at Manziel just jammed on. Okay, all right. So they look like they about to prove me wrong.
We up three. They said we up 3 right now.
Overtime. But anyway, but no, man, it was an eventful day. I mean, I got back home. I have to say this. Somebody asked about my frequent flyer miles. I left Sunday. I left yesterday from Jackson. I wanted to stay, fellas, because the student athletes, the football team reported. The students reported back to campus, and I know they were going to have meetings, and I wanted to meet with all of our ambassadors that we just signed. And I was like, you know what? I got to come back anyway. So it ain't like I can't do that when I come back. So all the freshmen, big shot, man. Look like we about to win this thing. I'll take it.
So you got a game back on, huh?
I had to. We went to overtime. I just said I'll put it back on and just take a look.
We up.
Stay in there, Ken. Stay in there, Ken. Hey, look, we got you, boss. We right here.
There we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you know, man, it was an eventful day, man. So this is what happened. So for those who don't know, man, I'm not gonna talk much about that. Y'all know I get around. You know what I'm saying? And I had a clear out, man, out of Jackson. There was a couple things I needed to do today, but I was like, I have to come back to Jackson this week for the parade. But my mentality is get back home as quickly as I can and just try to be normal again. I wanted to do the show from my home studio and just relax and work on some things I need to work on. So I made some progress today. One thing I am excited to express tonight is that we will be signing 7 track athletes. Yeah,
come on with it.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna mosey over to every sport.
Mosey alone.
Absolutely. So Shanetta dropped that link in the chat for y'all, man. We still doing signups. I just moved the goal. We have a new goal. But before we get there, let's get to something real quick. We are on a road to 8,000 subscribers on the channel, man. 8K. And I'm excited about this. You know what I mean? Obviously, we want to get to 10,000 and above. But in order to get to 10,000, you got to cross the 8 threshold. We got about a little 7,200. And tell a friend, tell another friend to subscribe to the channel. Join the channel. We appreciate the support. Still got T-shirts, KC-1400 mediums, Irv Mulligan commemorative tee, Jacoby Morgan, the General, Offensive Celebration Bowl MVP, man. So grab those tees. But the collective is booming, man. You guys, thank you. I want to say this again. Thank you. We had a phenomenal event on Saturday night, man. I was the only thing I take away from that event, y'all, that I wish I had done better, man, is I don't really have a whole lot of photos, bro. I really just lived in the moment. We had a photographer there. We had Austin with the video. It was a lot of that happening, man. And I'm glad I said what I said about the team. I like being wrong, man. Win the damn. There you go, bro.
There we go. 99-90.
Smart basketball, man. You know what I mean? Win the damn game. We shouldn't. I don't like losing the teams that we are better than. We're clearly way more talented than this team, and we played down to their level. And there's no disrespect to Alabama A&M. It's just not. I'm just telling you, our talent level is night and day above what they have on the court. But the thing that creates a gap between talent and lack thereof is IQ, fundamentals, and all those things. A team that plays fundamentally sound can match the level of a super athletically talented team if you don't play at that level at all times. I'm sorry, I don't like kids that take possessions off. You don't do that for me. I just can't do it. So I'll just go spend money and root for the friend that coach because I can't do it. Anyway, I sent you the link already. Did you not get it? Look at your phone. Look at your phone. I sent you the link. But yeah, man, great event. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I haven't watched the live stream yet.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna watch it tonight. We get off the stream. I really am. I'm gonna watch it. I'm so I'll say this lately because of all the stuff we've got going on, man. I have to manage like anxiety, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So one of the things that started happening to me right when I got to the venue, I got the comedian calling, he's on the way. I got my host coming, you know what I'm saying? I got coach and them coming. And I just have to shout out D-Core-C. D-Core-C had my back, had our back in a way that was very bro just stepped up and just worked his butt off, bro. And he wasn't even, I'm just saying, man, and I'm telling you, like, it was a point in time where I had literally separated from everybody. Nobody knew who I was. I walked out of the city auditorium and went to the side door because it was cold. I took my hat off. I'm sweating. I'm just like, relax. And Corey just stood over there with me. I said, bro, my anxiety high right now. He said, we good, man. What you need me to do? And that's what kind of made me come back down. So I knew then, because of that feeling, I had to just be in the moment. I couldn't do too much. Mm-hmm. So I don't have a lot of photos, is what I'm saying. I wanted to get a photo with the comedian, all the stuff, but I was just like, just live in the moment and go from there. So I'm excited to see stream. I didn't get a chance to watch it today. It's okay. But you guys, from what I did see, was pretty damn awesome, man. Danielle, what you think? I know you didn't get a chance to get on there.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to join, but I did go back and watch it. And I just want to say, like, my brothers did a great job. I know it was on the fly, but y'all did an exceptional job. And I enjoyed what I got to see earlier from that. And of course the event looked amazing as well. So it was dope.
You know what y'all done did, right?
What have we done did?
Fill in whenever we need to take a break.
Look, it's gotta be unannounced. We just gotta pop up. Like, boom.
But listen,
I'm a six man.
I got something to share with y'all.
Okay.
And it ain't all the way final. It ain't all the way nothing. I'm just telling y'all, y'all know me, man. I'm a visionary. Yeah. I don't mind claiming that title because this is the way God wired. I've been talking about this a lot. I talked about it with KT Dub, a little bit with D-Core-C. I just want to tell Tiger Nation something, man, that we got something special coming for them as we elevate the platform. What happened on Saturday wasn't about. I just got to set it up for y'all. For y'all that don't know, we won the game. Shout out to the team, big win. We up 8 with 41 seconds from my TV.
Let's go, Coach Mo.
We will win the game. Yes. So, Corey and I, we're at the basketball game on Saturday, and I had this idea that I was gonna set the camera up. That's why I didn't set the camera up, fellas, because when I got in, I'm told you I got hot, I'm sweating, and I'm like, damn, KT Dub left the tripod, and I'm like, I don't really feel like trying to do all this, thinking and trying to set it up. And I said, nah, bro, let's just use the cell phone, man. But before we even got to the venue, I got to Vicksburg, got to the hotel. We had a phone conference. At what time, fellas? 5:30, 5:15?
Yes, it was definitely like 5 o'clock. It was somewhere.
So what y'all saw with Terrell and Toby holding down the show, we came up with that like an hour and a half before the fundraiser. We only go ahead.
I was like, so what you want us to do? Well, I'm gonna see everything. All right, okay. I'm sorry, keep going. My bad.
No, that's how it was. That's how it was. I was like, because I didn't want to have to man the I wasn't gonna do a show. I was like, I really want this thing to happen, and I'm like, Corey's like, man, you want to see if we can holler at the band session crew? I said, man, please, bro, that would be awesome. So we're sitting in the lobby, and I'm saying, hey, this is the website, this is the other website, this is the program for the show. I want to come on at 8. And we trying to, I'm telling them, say this and try this and this, and just use your personality. And we talked for about 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Then I had to run in the hotel, get changed, get over there to meet the comedian, the host at 6:30. The comedian pulls up at 6:45. It was like this. So what I'm saying is that the magic that y'all seen kind of happened very impromptu, and you guys did even more of a fantastic job than people may think, because you guys really haven't really been a part of any of this. And then we just kind of briefed you on it, and you just had to go out to the public and push for signups. So thank you.
Anytime, my good brother. We enjoyed it. We appreciate it.
But I do want to go ahead, Terry. Go ahead, Terry.
What I don't think you understand is that, like, we were fans before we were part of the family. So we wouldn't listen to the podcast when it was just audio. You know, when we switched over to YouTube and things like that, like, you know, even before band sessions of the Boom, I'm watching this content because it's good. You know, you and Corey and everybody, you know, the whole family. And so once you watch it so much, you know, it becomes a part of you, a part of your DNA. So when we hopped on, like, we just needed the information, and you and Corey threw that information to us, and then what we call it is cooking. And so then we just started cooking, you know, and it was like, and it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. It was, and we just want to be, we don't want to let you guys down. We just want to be a support tool. And anxiety is real. Somebody put it in the comments, you know, anxiety is real. I suffer from that, you know, yes. Shoot, I have a therapist I talk to, you know, just to get level, you know. And then just having, what kind of helps with anxiety is having people around you, a team around you to take things off of you, calm you down, and allow you to be able to be that visionary and be able to move forward. And so, like, and that's gonna get better with the trust. You know what I'm saying? When you know what the people around you can do and what they're capable of, all you guys do is just throw those words out in the atmosphere and know they got you. So we appreciate the opportunity. We appreciate the trust. I was talking to Terrell today. I think that was the biggest thing. When you figure out somebody trusts you with their baby, and you don't want to let that down. So, like, I appreciate, you know, we appreciate the opportunity to be able to do that. Like, and we didn't know what we were going to be able, what we were capable of doing. We just knew we wanted to do a good job, you know. Yeah. So appreciate that.
And we took our shoes off before we stepped in too.
Yeah, we did.
Have our dirty shoes on. House. On this clean.
It worked.
My floor downstairs is it tracks shoe marks, man. I got that towel on the floor, just leave damn marks. So take your shoes off before you walk in the house, bro. Take your shoes. Give me that dope, man. Wear your socks now, you know. But listen, I'll say this, man. What I had to learn through this weekend was trust is a great word, man. You cannot try to control everything. It can literally kill you. You can't. You can't take everything on, man. It's not designed that way. You know what I mean? So it felt good to just let go, especially when you feel like it's like this is your baby and you don't really leave it in the hands of anybody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that leads me to where I'm finna go to next. I just want you guys to know that this is how evolution happens, bro. This is how growth happens. And every time, sometimes you look up and you like, damn, bro, you was just 5'11", now you 6'2". But you don't see growth. You don't see it's a gradual thing. And then sometimes opportunities fall right in your face, man. But I'm going to just say this. I no longer see, this is what I'm pushing for. And I want everybody that's watching this to kind of happen, to pay attention to what I'm about to say here next. What I have seen over the past however long is that this platform, Tiger Talk, is really not a separate platform. It's not.
Mm.
It's not meant to be separate.
It's not.
Damn, I had to hear myself again. So what I'm saying is this: in 2025, when we push for sponsorships, when we push for any of that, we're moving like this from now on. So when we go to our sponsors and we say, hey, we need this, we need that, we're talking about a bundle, a packet. And it's only right because D. Corey C is a part of KC-1400. Hell, because I'm part of Tiger Talk. I'm part of Tiger Talk. I'm part of. So what I'm saying is there has to be this thing where it flows from both sides, man. So when we present this thing to the Tiger Nation now gets a suite of content and not just well, you get this over here, that, and it doesn't change anybody's role. But what it does say is that, and it even went. This is how far this idea went. Because I'm going there. It's gonna happen. I'm pushing to an app.
It's like a network.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka. And guess what we do? Guess what that means? That means the same investment that goes into making KC-1400 great has to be the same investment that goes into expanding the band sessions side of it. You got to move as one. I'm telling you, man, it's power in unity, man. I'm just saying, man. We've always been, what I'm saying is that I got the demonstration of what needed to be because of this weekend. It was a collective event. God said, this ain't about you, but you got to listen to what I'm saying to you, and you got to see what I'm showing you. And it was clear as day. This is the way it was always supposed to be. Now, what the hell that mean? It ain't for me to tell y'all. I don't know yet. I just know that it comes to you. And I'm saying that it's a beautiful thing that's on the way for Tiger Nation, because what's going to happen is we're going to cover all sides.
Yep.
What are the two most popular things at the university? I know we got a great business department. We got a great, if ain't nobody coming to talk about that, we being honest. Let's just be real. Folks will come see the boom and don't give a damn about nothing pertaining to the school. Can we be real for a minute?
100.
So you got band session with the boom. Tiger Talk is really a lane that's coming with that, because what comes with us signing these athletes, exclusive interviews, you see what I'm saying? Specific content. I don't want to necessarily do that here. Why can't we do that in Tiger? Because Tiger Talk is set up for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
We move those athletes over to a Tiger Talk interview where they don't have to have the pressure sitting in front of a live show late. It can be recorded up on their schedule, and then you can push that out, and those athletes can also discuss what you get where I'm going with this. You see what I'm saying? And two, continue to advance the branding aspect of band session. We talked about creative with the thumbnails and all kind of stuff that comes with this, man. But the reality of it is you got to have somebody, because I'm gonna say this again. This is what I do full time. So I'm telling you, everything I'm touching it's got to be growing. Got to be growing in the same direction that I'm trying to go. Miss Rochelle, you're back just like me, my sister, my traveling partner.
I am tired. I don't know how you do this every week. My body is too old for that. No, Lord, I'm tired. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
What's happening, Miss Rochelle?
Right.
Doing good.
I did go back and I did watch the live, and for that to be something that happened that quick, you would have never known.
Nope.
You guys did an amazing. I was on here, y'all was rolling with it. I was like, okay. It was really nice. I came in and I'm working, but I just came in to say thank you for everyone. I know Ken, y'all gonna be on for a minute. I got to get up. I have a meeting at 5:30 in the morning. I'm with a group and they back east, and I have to meet at 5:30 on Zoom.
You just love that.
Good Lord.
8 o'clock for them though.
Yep, 5:30 to 7:30, 2 hours, and I'm like, I am beat. I still got another client, so I mean, I just ended a client, so I'm like, I'm tired. But I just wanted to jump on here and say this to everybody, and I want to say this, Ken. God literally woke me up out of my sleep. And I just want to let everybody know who was there. Like, you know, I could tell some people wanted to approach me, but they wasn't sure. I'm just like y'all. I just happen to be on this screen. I am nobody's rock star. I am nobody's nobody. I am Rochelle, JSU alum, loving of our school like everybody else. And Ken, the reason God wanted me to say that is we have a tendency to love hard, and we get disappointed harder. Because when someone leaves us, then we take it like y'all done took me in his family. I got it. But if anything ever happened, it'd be attached to a disappointment going on. What's wrong with us? Because that's what we do. We love hard. And then when people leave us, we take it in really, really personal because we love so hard. And when I talked to Coach Taylor, TC that night, and he was like, people are going to leave us, y'all, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with the school. Life is life in us. Ken, you said it before, but I know some of us, we take it in real hard. And then when people leave, it hurts us even more. I need us to let us be okay with people leaving, but we still gonna be okay. So I need y'all to say something to me. Don't be afraid. Like, you know, I could tell someone I was like, why they scared to come talk to me? I'm just as crazy as I'll get out as they are.
You feel like they what do you think they were doing, and why do you feel they didn't?
I don't know. Are they, for instance, and I love my senior women. Oh, Miss Rochelle, we love you and we watch your show. Can I take a picture with you? I'm honored for that. But I'm just like them. I am no different. I am y'all. So it's like, because we're on the screen, Ken, we're kind of like can you hear what I'm saying? We're the voice for them.
Yeah, I still ain't got it.
But we regular people. I'm nobody. I'm just a person who God has given this platform to help my people think differently. That's it. That's all. So please note. Look.
Girl, you over there just what the heck?
That was my Mac computer. That was the Mac.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know.
Over there. The timing of that couldn't have been no better.
I know.
Yeah. What the hell wrong with my
And so I just needed y'all to understand that I am nobody great. I just happen to be on this platform. And the reason I said that, Ken, because let me tell y'all something, I'm human. Because if I make a mistake, I would disappoint y'all too much because y'all done put me somewhere that I shouldn't have been.
Yep.
Well, and we have Black people, we have a tendency to do that hard. And so I may make a mistake. I may say something that I shouldn't say, but I'm just like y'all. So put me as a regular person, because I am as humble. When you see me, I don't know everybody's name, but I was honored when they asked me to take pictures. But at the same time, God was like, "Well, who's you? You ain't nobody special."
Well,
and I need to
see, Rochelle, what you saying is what I deal with every day with this thing. I'm telling you. I tell them joking in heartbeat, man, you can't pump me up. Because you ain't hearing what I got going on right here.
God keeps me humble. But I just thought about that.
Balloon swell up, the little day show, pop, pop, pop. That is, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm like, man, this YouTube.
I just want to let y'all know I was honored, but the event was it was fun. Like we talked about it after the fact. So the next one's gonna be when we do it, it will be even better. Because we had to sit down and realize this was our first time doing it, but it was so much fun to see everybody there. And this is just the beginning. God has just showed how when we put our minds together, the small, the large, whatever we have, it's just we are going to be the standard, and I'm serious about this for HBCUs going forward. So I'm excited about where this is going. I'm liking what Ken is talking about, because the boom, y'all are all on y'all. Let me tell y'all something. It's people around here that follow the boom. Like this one girl, she ran the whole 5 miles with the boom. I don't know how I found her, but she actually got the end of the parade, and it was amazing. and the people was just juiced about our band. So I think we just, like I said, Jackson said, we are a blessed, loving university, absorb it all in. But we just regular people just like y'all. So that's all I had to say on that part. I'm done.
Well, I want to say this to you, man. I appreciate going through all the paperwork you sent. You got me. I got you covered. It's on the way tomorrow. But no, it was great to see you. I say this all the time. Man, I don't cut it out. I put it on.
We got to talk about it.
I've been there.
We'll get to it.
I've been this way a long time.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
But listen, I always say that, Michelle, and I gotta say this in front of everybody, like your presence and your participation in this, in a lot of ways, add validity to it. There's a lot of dudes in this space. It's great to see Danielle be a part of this, because you have to have all sides represented, and the perspective has to be there. And every time you come out here publicly to speak, you talking about something dead serious. You ain't bull jive. You know how to have a good time too now. You still gotta teach me that dance, because I don't know what the hell. I used to go to couples and I learned listen, for the life of me, I don't know why my body just will not register the Tamia dance. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I just got older and it left. I don't know, man. I can't get it. Michelle, you got me. We gonna get it. But no, I mean that. Like it's a lot of people that wouldn't deal with what we're doing if you were not a part of it. So when I say in a lot of ways, it adds validity for a demographic that we can't touch. But if they can trust you, they can trust that you also would all the checks and balances would be there. And one thing I know that if it wasn't right, you wouldn't be a part of it. That we'd had several conversations about that. It's got to be right now. And y'all should have saw us at the Cracker Barrel breakfast table. We like brothers and sisters. He's like, shut up, kid. But no, it was great seeing you. I'm thankful to have you a part of this journey. I'm happy you made it back safely. I had to take that same flight, except I got to go back Thursday. My baby turned 16 on Thursday, so I got to be there. They're going to take her out to dinner and all that good stuff. We got the parade on Friday. And
wild.
And a party all the way. So no, thank you. For real. Thank you for being there. Thank you for caring enough to want to be a part of it. It means the world to us, and what it is we are doing. I can't say trying no more. Every time I say trying to do something, I hear Miss Rochelle in my head like, wait, we ain't using trying. We're going to do it. So, yeah. Hey.
Try is a great word, Toby.
It's a great way of putting it, D. It resonates the voices of those who have the most influence on our society. That's very well put.
Yeah.
He said, accept the role. You are no longer just human. You are our voice. D over there dropping bars, man. Damn.
All right.
I see you, D.
Need a beat behind that.
But I want to say this, though. Let me get through these real quick. Listen, we are cooking right now. We hit our goal thanks to these two good brothers during the show. We eclipsed that 300 mark. That's powerful, man. Over 300 people have signed up for the collective. Some lump sums, monthly payments. And this is what's going to allow us to really and truly bless our students and student athletes in a way that we've never done historically. So got a new goal, man. What's today? Today we got half a month to make it happen, man. So the date is the 13th, finna be the 14th. We're not even halfway through the month. And I know 500 is kind of that whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna track it the same way I was tracking the 300 because I was hoping we could have got there before the event. But had a great conversation with Coach, track coach Mark Thorne, and Michelle. We saw him at the game Saturday. But we are excited that we have 7 track athletes that we're signing to the brand. 1st of February. Already got, we already identified who those are that we want to partner with. And I'm stoked about it, man. 7. 4 women, 3 men. 7 is perfection. You know what I'm saying? We heavily investing in the ladies on the campus. I got to go see Miss J. I ain't gonna say her name. My bad. We got to go to the softball. I talked to Coach Montgomery. We will have some representation for. Of course, I talked to Coach Margaret Richards. Of course, you know what I mean. Then we're gonna go into some other sports, man. We got golf coming down the pipe. The new head coach will be named in. I want to say the 1st of February. I already know who the coach is. I had conversations with him, but we're definitely gonna sign some golf athletes. But most importantly, in order for us to really hit the goal of what we're looking to try to do with our track athletes, we need more signups. So all of our former track athletes, if you ran track at Jackson State, hey man, tell a friend, tell another track mate, another former track mate. Let's all get signed up, man, because I want to make sure that every Jackson State former student athlete, their sport is represented, and they want to put some energy behind that. You know what I mean? So made contact with another. I think we're gonna have 3 baseball players. Had a conversation with a baseball player today. And we cooking, man. So be prepared to see about 25 student athletes a part of this collective, man. February 1. That's the goal.
Can I just say this? We want y'all to be excited because if y'all putting into this collective, these kids are with you. This is our baby, y'all.
Hey,
we just said 7 kids. So we need to be like, hey, we excited. I'm like, come on, y'all. This is what can y'all imagine that we left from this year to last year, Ken? Look, what a difference a year make. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, the growth is
okay.
The growth is ridiculous, man. I love it, man. I see it already, and we have a template, and we just duplicate that. And that's really the essence of what we're doing. 3 of the athletes that we're signing was part of the brand last year, and the beautiful thing about the track athletes, listen, they all SWAC champions, and track is a little different than basketball, football, and baseball. You know, you can be a discus thrower, be the best in the country, and your compadres could be sorry. You still gonna be a star. You know what I mean? So that's how track works. But all of these student athletes, man, you know what's so cool about this too is that when you deal with other sports, it's a very different comparison to something like football. Football is different. Y'all know what comes with football. It's a lot that comes with football, trust me. But when you go and deal with some of those sports that's like non-revenue generating sports, it's a different perspective from the university standpoint. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're thankful for an extra $50. It don't make no difference. It's more, but football alone, and it's all sports can get blessed and paid for in the NIL era, but usually you're gonna see the biggest contract for the most part in football. It's just how it works. Football being the front door, but yeah, man, it was great to see that happen. We had some stars came out that night, y'all.
Ooh,
y'all see Coach Taylor stepped in that thing, man. He stepped in the thing. It was cool, man. It was a great event, man. Let's talk about the event from you guys. Give me your best moment of the night from what y'all got to see. Give me something.
I think my favorite moment, Coach TC, and when he was speaking, I think he had Coach O up on stage with him as well, and he's real good with the one-liners. You know, the one thing that sticks, and now it's a meme or it's a legacy phrase. He's the one that came up. Him and his wife came up with the guard the yard. You know, it sticks. It made sense. Anybody that ever spent time on the yard knew what that meant when it came out of his mouth. It was ownership. But that night he said, we got an army, but we need to march. And it was an assignment. He told us what we need to do. He said, you are in the army. Now it's time for us to march. And so like Coach TC, when he said that was like my favorite, part of the night. It was like he gave us the assignment, and now it's our job to do the assignment. If he's the general, we the soldiers, we got to go out there and we got to do the work to make sure, especially like right now with the NILs, raising the money, making sure that our student athletes are being taken care of, making sure that we can get them and we can keep them and we can continue this legacy of dominance. And so I think that was my favorite night, just listening to him give us that assignment. And I don't even know, I'm not quite sure if he knew he was giving us assignment. But when he said it, it felt like, hey, okay, let's go to war.
TD, what's up, big dog? TD,
what up, TD?
For all that
oh, that's my second one. TD's outfit, man. That was clean.
Oh, he said no. You done took mine. I still.
You know he gonna cover that thing. Look, you know he had to put. I told you. I said TD gonna have that fedora on, man. I know him. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, TD. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me start with the ladies. Miss Rochelle, I enjoyed you. I really did. Danielle, it's good to see you as always. You know, like your commentary. You two gentlemen, man, y'all did y'all thing. I went back and listened. I mean, the way that it was impromptu, you guys just came in and was right on beat. You know, with promoting everything was excellent. You know, it shows what you can do when you come together and you work together, and everybody have a common goal. So, kudos to you guys. It was excellent commentary. So I just want to start off with that, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
TD. So look, okay. I have a favorite moment of the night. There were several moments, you know. Of course, it was last minute. You know, we jumped on, we got on board. You know, so to be able to witness what was going on, to be able to witness greatness, that was greatness that happened. Like I said right when we were doing the live thing, I said, "Great job tonight, Ken." And you know, you said, "No, man, it's not about me. I'm just a vessel." I get all of that. That's great. You're absolutely correct. But to see it from this side of it, like to literally watch everything that's been in the works, like Miss Rochelle said, the difference a year make, to see it to come to fruition. Like I'm in host mode, and you know, we doing the live and all that, but I'm literally sitting there in awe. I'm like, man, look at Ken up there. Like he doing it. He doing this thing that he been pushing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the live. TD and Ken, Miss Rochelle jump on, Corsi in there. We're talking about the KC-100, the KC-1400 collector. Sorry, talking about it, and then to see it, and then TD gets up there. He gets his time to speak. TD was very humble. He was appreciative to be a part of the team, and I could see the passion. I could hear the passion in his voice, and I could also see the passion in his drip that he had on. Because if you look on this screen right here, from head to toe, TD cleaning the board of hell. Like somebody said, "Hold on." I was like, "Look at TD." I'm like, "Hold on." I was like, "I need to go back downstairs and put on a blazer or something." But TD was clean. Then we got Ken Clark. I can't Gucci down to no socks. However, I say Gucci down to no socks. Miss Rochelle, you were too busy that night. You didn't look all the way down to Ken's ankles. They greased up. You saw him? She said, okay. His ankles were greased up, shining. I'm talking
Vaseline,
about
so it won't be cold.
Vaseline and cocoa butter on together. He mashed it together. Put that put it on his ankle. So you know, but it's like, but it was something that Ken said on the live though. In all seriousness, he said, you know, if I'm here for a fundraiser, and we trying to get money, you gotta come clean. You gotta look correct. You gotta pull your threads out. Ken, you said something to that effect. I think.
Yeah, I said if you're asking for money, you gotta look like money.
That's it. I knew it was something to that effect. Yeah, so that was that, man. So it was just great to see everything, and then from a production standpoint, how the team was able to come together. Like you and Corey, I know you were doing your thing, but man, major shout out to Corey C. He was holding the phone, and it was like, okay, everybody was on the live that wanted to attend, that couldn't attend, got a chance to see it. Got a chance to see the venue, got a chance to see the people, the table, the decor. I mean, just everything was immaculate. Everybody was dripped out. I mean, we're looking at the pictures here. I mean, it was a whole bunch of stuff that was happening at one time that was like all in there, you know. So those are my favorite parts. Like That was my favorite parts of the event.
What's no question, Terrell, Ken, Ms. Roll, Danielle, it's never a question in my mind now, is the love for Jackson State University.
Yeah.
People love our school. Like, we love our school. But just while we were talking, doing the live, I could get overwhelmed sitting on this side, because I know you're doing it right now, Ken. Like, when you're hosting in the studio, you see all the comments as they come in, and to see that number, like, because most of the time with Band Session and Boom, we just recording and then we drop it, when it's convenient, but to be in on the live side, hey, James Houston up in his joint.
What it do?
Hey man, I hit you up, bro. Hit me up, dog.
Oh my God, man!
Hey,
see, stuff like that. When you see that stuff pop up, it's like, oh my God, it can get overwhelming. It's crazy.
We have a problem, man. I'm pumped up.
Hey,
now,
what's up, man?
People love our university. People love their university. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So look, man, I gotta say this. I do want to say this. The moment that really did it for me was when I went up on the stage, and I looked out. That was great. Seeing everybody on the floor, I'm on the stage, I'm looking, I see Coach and I see everybody. But the moment that really did it for me was looking at the players, observing.
That's what it's about.
I was looking at the players sitting in the side, because they was right here from what the podium was. They're literally right here to our left in the stands. And I'm just imagining, man, if I was a student athlete and damn, I'm out here, man, and I'm on an NIL deal, man, these folks love us, man. Like, to get that kind of love, I'm telling you, man, there are people that are just dealing with all types of things because they just want love. They just want to feel the love, man. That's a real thing, man. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you're trying to do. That's why James Houston, who spent 4 years and got his degree at a Florida university, and James going to be in the SIP, man, on Saturday, bro, because it's just different in the Jack, man. The love is different. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? All right, big dog. That's dope. Yes, sir. My man.
That's a big dog. I'm about to do a dance over here.
Okay. Miss Rochelle. Do it. Do it, Miss Rochelle.
Dance all night.
Listen.
Man, I just.
Right here, live. Right here,
Won't he
live,
do it?
right now. Live, right now. In this moment. Right now. Right now. Appreciate that. See, that's love. That's the love right there. That's the love.
Yeah.
That's the love right there.
Okay. All right.
Come on with it.
We in there.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that, bro. For real, because I know appreciate you, bro.
My God.
I reached out to Zay, I reached out to Zay and James, man. And this is what it means. It means everything, bro, because I'm not.
But you can.
I know.
It's okay.
I know. It's right there, man. Y'all just let me talk, man. Let me get this out.
I'm about to.
No. You know what I'm saying? Terrell, do something, man. Come on, man. No.
Ken,
I'm saying this. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. I'm at that podium. I'm looking to the left, and I got to go back and say this. I don't have a script. I'm kind of winging it. I don't know if I just wanted to live, man. I didn't want to be prepared. I just wanted to be raw. Right in that moment. Bible say what? Don't take no anxious thought for what you're gonna say when you call. You know what I mean? Just let me work through you. And I'm telling you right now, man, y'all gotta understand why I have so much passion for NIL. I gave up my playing career because I was a broke student athlete. I knew I wasn't going pro, and the men that was in front of my life were entrepreneurs. Rochelle, I just wanted to just go on, just say, you know what? I'm tired of getting up every day shooting free throws, going to lift weights, I got every single hour of my day accounted for as a student athlete. I do not have time to do nothing for myself. I got to study. I'm sore. I'm tired. I got to shoot free throws in between class. I got to go put up shots in between class. I got to go lift weights in between class. I got to do all this stuff. My dad gave me $40 a week. I got a point, y'all. I ain't trying to be redundant. I'm just telling you, because somebody may say, why is this important to you? I'm saying for someone who got married at 19, my sophomore year in college, I did not have money, man. My dad was giving me $40 a week. I only had money to drive to school and drive home. And you're crippled, man. You don't have that kind of time. So I'm like, you know what? At the same time, Ed O'Bannon is doing what he's doing. 20 years later, man, this shit gets passed. We're fans of Jackson State football. We're just going as fans. We start doing Tiger Talk. Man, now we, you know what I'm saying? We on with DCORC with the audio clip. And we just talking. Everybody, Neely, Chuck, Ken, Zoe, DCORC, everybody's just popping up, sitting down in front of a link and just talking. And DCORC got this vision, man, to just do this and do this. So boom, previous coach left, who finna do the same thing to Colorado that he did to us. We're gonna talk about that another day.
Going to the Cowboys, huh?
Go Buffs. We're gonna be a Dallas Cowboy tomorrow. Watch what I tell you. I'm just telling you. Anyway, the point I'm making is, man, we get this channel.
Elevate.
We get this channel, and look, Coach Taylor becomes the head coach, and we got to do something. And we did some things to try to keep some folks at the school. Miss Rochelle just came on here. She wasn't just talking about that. We got to be okay with kids leaving. We got to be okay with coaches leaving. We got to be okay with people leaving, because we got to understand that that's just how it's going to go, right? We started doing these NIL deals, man, and we did it quietly the first time. First year, we wrote 7 deals. Nobody knew about it.
That's right.
I understand that there's some people out on the internet saying, when we started this, we wrote 7 deals under Coach Taylor.
That's right.
Yep. And I ain't gonna put no figures out there. And all I'm gonna say is that we hit about 43,000. I just put that out there for y'all. We paid out 43K from the platform in NIL deals. The second year, one more thing, TD, and I'll let you go. Man, I dropped them edits, Toby, Terrell, and done yet. When I dropped them edits, man, I had folk from the previous year. Hey, bro, I ain't getting no photo, man. Man, you putting it out there. It changed. I said, ooh, we must be on to something. So I said, okay, now we got to tell our story. Man, listen, I'm saying that to say this because it has only elevated each year. And what I'm saying is that this is beautiful too, bro. All the face of family, man, that's love, bro. But let me say this though. Damn.
Right.
I'm still here.
You there?
Wow. That's huge right there. That statement right there. It's
just
huge.
Screwed my whatchamacallit up.
Jane said it took a village.
So
It
why
takes
can y'all
a
hear me
village.
okay?
Y'all can hear me, right?
You frozen though, Kay.
Yeah, I know. My whatchamacallit does the same thing every time. Sorry about that. It's just this. I got to get a new adapter for my set, maybe for my computer.
Okay, we can hear you.
That's a huge statement because I live in Tampa around my wife's a Gator. You know, Gator Nation, the foundation of Gator Nation is huge. You say I'm not a Gator, I'm a Tiger.
Wow. But here's all I'm saying though. Having seen this thing grow to the leg that it is and seeing those particular athletes that were able to make it. For those who don't know what athletes came, we had 6 football players to show it. We had an offensive Celebration Bowl MVP, Jacoby Morgan, Canton, Mississippi. We had the defensive MVP of the Celebration Bowl, Jeremiah Williams, Holmes County, Mississippi, Lexington. We had Levi Wyatt, transfer from McNeese State, Holmes County, high school, Mississippi kid. We had Kamari Rogers, transfer Mississippi State, legacy kid, 4-star kid. You know what I'm saying? Another Mississippi kid. Then you have Travis Terrell comes in, freshman All-American, SWAC freshman of the year. You follow what I'm saying? So my point is, we had some other athletes that wanted to be there. Everybody got invited, but everybody, a lot of the out-of-town kids was on the way back to the school. They will be at all the events going forward. But the point I'm making is that I saw joy in them young brothers' face, man. I saw a level of joy, man, and just gratitude. They didn't even know how to be, man. And that was the part that did it for me. Because I'm talking and they see what we're doing, but then when we look over there at them, it's like, man, that you can't even pay. You can't get enough money for that experience, bro. You just can't. Right. Go ahead.
So
go ahead, whatever you got.
We got two things got me. And one, I think when Coach TC said we building a legacy. He was like, we not, I mean, I ain't going, we building a legacy. We doing something different here. He said when he brought in OWC Gordon, I was like, come on, legacy. So I was there for it. But even when I looked over at the young men, because I did speak over them, to see them when people were taking pictures for them, with them afterwards, they were so humble. And I just want to say this to them in case they're watching. As long as you stay humble and God can trust you with greatness, there is absolutely nothing that you can't do. Those young men stayed and took pictures with everybody. It was so precious. It was so cute. And they didn't say a word. They just took pictures. Because when I look over at them, I know, like you said, Ken, to know that we love them. And love is an action word. So I just want to say this before I end. For those who are watching right now, who have not yet joined the collective, you still have time to join our collective today. As you can see, we are on a mission. So if you've been riding that fence trying to figure out, is this thing is legit? It is. So go on over to KC-1400collective.com and sign up tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Ms. Rochelle. Appreciate you.
Hey, go ahead. Let me start out first of all by thanking a couple of people. Senator Frazier. Thank you, sir. If you're watching, you told me you watch every night.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I appreciate you, sir. Toby, Danielle, Terrell. I was at the game on Saturday before we left and went to the event. Senator Frazier walked up to me, Ken, and said, "Happy birthday, TD." He gave me this mug. So shout out to you, Senator Frazier. I got my mug. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the compliments about my outfit. Thank you so much. I had to give a shout out to brother David Cubitt. The red shirt has a JSU logo on it, emblem on it, and it was he gave those to me, showing appreciation and saying that he appreciate the content and everything that we do, and like what I bring to the show. So, anytime somebody do anything for me, I'm very grateful and thankful for it. Not only did he give me one, but he gave me 3. So I also have one in a blue one. So thank you very much for that, brother Cupid. James Houston, man, we love you, bro. And the fact that you taking us in as your own, and you're a Tiger, not a Gator, man, that means so much. I mean, I've always I kind of hate that you got traded from Detroit, man, because I always been kind of like a low Detroit fan because they never won nothing. And the minute they started winning, they get rid of Tiger. I ain't appreciate that, but hey, so it be. So, man, thank you so much for bringing your camp here, for still supporting, for still staying in contact, man. We appreciate that. And when Ken, you were speaking on the first NIL and stuff that was ever done, we got burnt. You know what I'm saying? We got a little burn on that. But we had to learn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Terrell?
You know what's funny about that, TD, is that in the conversations I've had with the athletes this year, and explaining how we would do the things that we're doing, is I made them understand that this is why we have to do it this way, because we have to also protect ourselves. One of the things about this partnership is not just about handing money over to kids or young folk. It's also about teaching them real world circumstances, real world experiences, understanding that Terrell, Toby, Danielle, to TD. It doesn't matter if I mismanage my money during the 2 weeks that I have it. I got my paycheck. I can't go to my boss and be like, "Can you get me an advance, or can you do this? Can you do?" That ain't coming. Like, one of the things about me and leading anything in management, it's black and white when it comes to the process and how we gonna operate. I ain't talking about interpersonal stuff. But what'll happen is you have to set a precedent, because if you don't, you'll get taken advantage of. So we put some things in place because of how some things turned out for us, which cost me in the long run, because everybody that donated towards the pot wasn't saying, let's just charge it. They were like, I want my bread back. And the money had to go back to them, whether if I had to go into my own pocket or what, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, and it just was what it was. And I'm gonna just be straight up with you. Like, all that money was never recovered. And that's the thing about NIL. Even in the beginning of NIL, they had students who was out there that would go and take the NIL deal and still hit the portal, and they can't recoup any of their money back.
Right.
So there's some things I won't get into contractually that I just won't speak to, but just say that we do things in a very, very fair manner, in a very, very manner where when you are playing, when it's the season of your sport, you're going to get the bulk of your resources. You know what I'm saying?
And one of the things with that, Ken, you know, when that occurred, and I knew how things was going on your end for rolling back, I was like, bro, just hold on to it. We'll roll it over to the next. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else we decide to do. And I want to say this, man. What I took from the event, you know, I'm trying to be broad about the statement, but the event as a whole, to look out and see every table filled with people that watch us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, who religiously have good things to say and support, you know, whether it's good or bad, you know, because everything's not going to be perfect, for sure. And everyone's not going to like you or what you do. But to see the people that showed up to the event, the effort that was put forth, you know, by everybody, the Vicksburg chapter and KT Dub driving over there, you know, and Dent, you know, Kevin Dent, and then looking out and seeing those tables for everybody looking good, everybody having a good time, having the preachers in the house, looking up, seeing those kids, you know, those students, athletes, and like you said, and people taking pictures with them. You know, it does your heart good. And then we get the band section crew to come in and join us, you know. So now we had the football team in the band along with the fans and, you know, media all in the same place at one time, man. That was awesome. The coaches came through, the trainers were with them, and you know, they supported.
Beautiful moment.
Huh?
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment when they entered the door and KT Dub pointed out something that I didn't think about. Now, the parade is this week. We got the national champs being celebrated this week, right? That's going to be fire. But let me say this, though. You do realize that was the first time since we won the Celebration Bowl that the coaches have been publicly visible to be celebrated.
Wow.
And I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, snap. You know, KT Dub was like, coaching them ain't been nowhere. After the Celebration Bowl, everybody went on break with their families. It's holiday. You know what I'm saying? You got Christmas, you got New Year, and boom, here you go on the 11th. They've been recruiting, and everybody started transitioning back to the school from home and being away on break. Man, it's the first time they came out. So I thank them for coming. You know what I mean? I really do. It meant the world to us for them to actually physically be there and for Coach Taylor to get up and say something. But I'd be remiss if I did not say this again. I absolutely just give a standing ovation to the Vicksburg alumni chapter. Thank you, Stephanie, Ephraim, all of you guys who were instrumental. Michelle Dent, oh my goodness, Kevin Dent's sister, and KT Dub. And KT Dub could better express that, because I'm going to just be real with y'all. I had to convey my thoughts through him. He would go to the meetings and he'll call me Brother Johnny Reynolds and all of them, man. I was just like, man, I hope this thing, you're doing something, but you have to let go. What I got out of this is let go and let God. Let go and let the help that he's having for you handle this thing and not try to take on too much. And I ain't had no choice but to let go, because that just goes to show you. I'm talking about the photographer. I don't know that. I have no clue that they're gonna do a blue carpet. That was world class, man. They got the table, they got the setup. I'm saying some of the stuff I had, I knew about, but when you walk in, I didn't know they was gonna be snapping photos. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, this is cool. I was living and experiencing it as well. Yes, Mayor Flags was there. Shout out Mayor George Flags Jr. Man, he donated to the fundraiser from the city, and then he caught some flack behind that little $1,000. Man, he donated $1,000 to the cause, which we wound up using it for the event. Actually, all of it went back to the event. It was an expensive event to put on, but I will say this though, he defended it. He told them folk, man, look, we gave $41,000 to a Miss Beauty pageant or something. And then all of a sudden, then you got Kevin Dent being from Vicksburg and what they're trying to do here. Man, we had hotels paid for. We had restaurants that was that was shopped at. And then it's only going to get bigger. Our first event at the beginning of the year is always going to start in Vicksburg. This thing is just going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger, man, because that was just the first one. We're not going to do the exact same thing the next time, but that type of event will be once a year. It would be in January of 2026 when you see us again like that. Everything else will be a little closer and be a little quicker, but I just wanted to say, TDI, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, I just thank those natives of Vicksburg, man, because they took so much pride in the event being in their city. Man, look, Ephraim didn't even have no voice Saturday night.
Like he's playing that trombone.
And he was like, yeah, hey man, y'all have a good night, man. I mean, what they do to you, bro? What happened? But no, it was fantastic. So thank you, Vicksburg. Thank you, City of Vicksburg. Thank you, Mayor Flags. Thank you, all those. Go ahead, TD.
And I want to say, I hope she don't mind this, but special shout out to Deidre Lackey. She came in. Centerpieces, man.
Beautiful, man.
Last minute, dead on point. You know what I'm saying? She had no problem saying yes. She put them together. She brought them over. She said, I'm not going to be able to attend the event. She said, but I'll be back to take them down. So I just want to give a shout out to her. Deidre, thank you so much for coming through Clutch. We appreciate that. You and the gentleman that helped you. And so thank you so much for that. You did a great job.
Wow, the Rams beat the Vikings. That was unexpected. Anywho,
Ken, your video is a little delayed with the audio. I think I don't know if it's on my end. I don't know how important that is to you, but I can see you. You're a little fuzzy. You know, when whatever happened a few minutes ago happened, and then you froze, and then you came back on. When you came back on, you're we can hear you clearly, like crystal clear. But the video is delayed with the audio on your end, or I'm wondering if it's just me. Is it just me? Do y'all see it, Toby? Danielle?
He's off right now. It wasn't delayed on my end, but it was a little fuzzy. I just blew it up. I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at it on small, but then when I blew it up, I could see that it was kind of fuzzy.
Yeah. But also, Toby and Terrell. And like I said, you know, life be life in Danielle. So I understand. I mean, for you guys to come through in the Clutch as well, to do what y'all did, man. Shout out to Decoy Receipt, man. The guy is smooth.
Oh yeah.
Saying he don't say a whole lot, but he speaks. When he speaks, he's matter of fact. Mm-hmm. So, man, shout out to Decoy Receipt. And again, man, much love to you guys. You guys did an excellent job. You know, came through. I thought I was at a marathon, you know, a telethon, man, the way y'all was handling the business.
That's what it was. We had the phones ringing in the background. The phones are ringing. Hold on. KC-1400 collective hold, please. KC-1400 collective hold, please. KC-1400. We had like 5 calls going on in the background,
like,
man.
Give a fly. That's where you go. You gotta search it. KC friends with KC. You gotta feel it. We got it. It's right there.
It was all of that. It was all that going on in the background.
Yeah, I did. Hey, making checks payable.
It, man.
Making checks payable. We old school, right? We old school. We're gonna make checks payable. Friends up to KC-1400.
Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, we hear you.
All right, good. Try some of this.
Okay. Yeah, TD was fun, man. We had a great time, man. We had a great time just hosting it, man, and then being in the comments, looking at everybody's feedback, man. It was just, trying to read and laugh and then respond and go back and read again. And then it was fun. It was actually cool to do. I enjoy it, media guy. So, I mean, it's my world. I love it.
Y'all didn't get a chance to see the bands or the comedian, man. The 3 comedians that came on stage, they did a really good job. They, I know one gentleman had to hold it back some because he probably got a couple of X's on his commentary on his jokes, but he still did a really good job. And the band was excellent, man. The band did real good. It was entertaining. We were very entertained. The food was good. Shout out to everybody that again contributed. Shout out to the city of Vicksburg, man. We do appreciate that, man. We do appreciate that. Looking forward to the next. I mean, would either you be able to coming down for the parade?
I'm not coming for the parade.
No, I won't be.
No, we won't be doing that. But like, it's something that I'm really excited about. I know we're gonna on this end. Probably for all 3 of us, we make the games, we make events when we can, but a lot of the information that we get is coming from social media and just our friends of the boom, just snapping stuff and sending stuff to us, and I think we all kind of enjoy that because we all in the comments and everything. But I heard that the band was live and rocking and kicking it. I heard that like the comedians. I heard there was some comedians there that was having a really good time and making everybody feel good. And I think the pageantry that we do at Jackson State.
Yeah.
Everything. Like the game is a pageant. Like from what the band played, what the football team's wearing, what SGA's wearing. It's just a pageantry. It's just something that's beautiful. And what I'm proud of you guys, like in planning this, like the centerpieces, look at those JSU centerpieces. That's pageantry right there. That's royalty right there. The KC-1400 collective right there in the back right there. That's pageantry. The band dressed alike, and they burgundy and black, It's just pageantry.
Coordination.
In there. Look what they looking like. Like I see this
lady
right here in a sequence dress.
Sequence,
right
baby.
You see, like it's just this right here is beautiful right here. What that is, people they cared so much, it's like about what they were wearing to this event because of the people that was there, but also because it was important. It's important to them. It's important to the university. It's important to something that's part of us. And so like just seeing all the pageantry and the blue, table, covers and stuff. It just is awesome right here. And everybody's not doing this. I think we tried to make that a point the other night. Everybody's not doing this. We're trying to sit the presidents in HBCU sports, but we're also sitting the presidents in FCS sports. And we talked about it. We're not in the room with no Power 5, so we don't know. We can guess. You know what I'm saying? But like what we doing is top notch, and you know what? They could learn. Power 5s could learn from us. So we're getting to that point right there. We're getting to that point. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there, and we've always said that if but Jackson State, we knew Jackson State was lit before anybody else. That's why we went.
The world knew. Before the world knew.
Before the world knew. We knew it was lit.
Like
that's why it wasn't a surprise to us when the world started. Oh, Jackson State lit. Jackson State, it wasn't a surprise to us. Like you behind.
Good morning.
Right, where you been
Good
at?
morning.
Welcome.
Like, where you been? Like, we knew this. Like, wake up. Shoot.
But no, it's. I mean, you're spot on with it, man. I think we will be the flag bearer and the bell cow of this NIL. Where we grab this thing by the horn from an HBCU standpoint. It doesn't mean that people didn't start doing things prior to. Mm-hmm. We're just talking about what Coach Taylor said. We did it better. We do it better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We take that thing and we move that thing. We go from here to here with it. So in a way that nobody else does or can. And by the time everyone starts to, let me tell you what can happen as well. By the time others start to see what's happening and try to grab that and start duplicating that, it's going to motivate some of us that's not actively involved to get involved too. So what that little competitive crowd,
yeah,
it's only going to propel us further. You see what I'm saying? So we need others to get going and get started, because they may not see it from our side, but they may see it from, oh snap, look at what Alabama and them doing. We got something like that. Oh, that's that KC-1400. I'm gonna go ahead and join that. Mm-hmm. We can't let them beat us. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. So my point is saying, Roy, what's up, man? Everyone get one person to join. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful, man. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. But it was a fantastic event. Shout out KT Dub. You know, he said put something in the wagon, man. Shout out brother Robert Brazil.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good people. Big John, good to see you, bro. Got to meet Kevin Dent's dad. You know, that was pretty cool as well. Coach O, Coach Javancy Jones, man. Dominique, Kai, all the support staff, man. CC and Jolanda. My brother Tim, Dwayne from Capital Grid, the fellas, you know what I'm saying? It was good to see all of them out there. Coach Rogers. Go ahead, TD.
Hey, man, for a minute, I almost got offended when KT Dub talking about the empty wagon, man, because that was my teacher used to say to me. Empty wagon make a lot of noise.
Then you go give me one, dog. Then you go give me one.
No, man. Hey, Danielle and Terrell and Toby, I'm not sure if y'all know this, but this wasn't our first event. That wasn't our first appreciation. We also had one. No, we had one in
a year ago.
A year ago, 2023. We had one for the fans of KC-1400. You know,
when was this,
man? So in September,
right before homecoming.
Yeah, it was September 2023. I wanted to show forth for the appreciation for those who had supported the platform. We had grown to a nice level, and we had it at the venue by Roseburg off Bennerbrook. We had about 120 show up. My mom did the decorating. I mean, did the decorating and the catering aspect of it, and it was a free event. It was a free a ticket off Eventbrite. Like Donna said, it was amazing. Didn't cost you nothing. I just wanted you to pull up. Let's fellowship. Let's talk. Let's bass. It was dope, man. I appreciate you for bringing that back up, man. You know, this was a little different. That wasn't raised. I don't even think we raised $1. I wanted to take the money that we had, some of the money we generated from this platform, and pour it back into those who have been pouring it into us, like memberships and all that type stuff, man. And people showed up, man, for real.
Hey, that's dope. Y'all had a DJ and everything?
Had a whole DJ.
Oh, man, I had a party.
KC Dub burned the hole in the floor.
He burned the hole in the floor?
Yeah, he had to buy a new shoe.
Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing it to me a line dance.
He was doing it. I was about to bring that up.
He go on, man.
It was really like that, man. It was a
good
time.
The Duke joint.
It was a good time. The moms threw down, man, with the food, man. Shout out to my dudes. It was
Ken, off subject a little bit. I don't not get too far. Man, tell your brother Richard I said what up. Listen, I did not know that y'all were brothers. It's crazy.
You know how many people say that? As soon as he got there, the young lady up there, she said, "I didn't know that Richard was your brother." She said, "I don't know who all Richard know. I'm the baby." Just so y'all know that. I'm the youngest of the 5. My mama's 5. I'm the baby. You know what I'm saying? Good evening, Tiger.
Man, Richard used to come to the shop. Mike Allen taught me how to tent, man. He taught me
Mike Allen.
So Mike is like my big brother. I talk to him every day, every other day, even right now.
Every time I see Mike, you know what Mike say?
What do you say?
Man, where your brother at, man? I said, nigga, you got his number? Call him. He said, I don't know. He said,
Richard used to come around all the time. He used to come to the shop all of the time. We were always down there hanging out, man. We were down there working the kicking and hanging out, just talking noise, man. But tell Richard I said, what up? I ain't talked to him in a while. Yeah, my man Richard, I saw the picture. I was like, that's your brother. I'm like, man, that's Richard. It's crazy, man. But that's what's up, man. It's that love right there, man. That's love right there. That's love, man. I hate I missed that event, though. Well, I didn't know about it. I knew about the KC-1400, but I didn't know about the event.
Listen, y'all, this was so dope about this. Next time we gonna do a live stream, but it's gonna be everybody gonna be there though.
We're gonna be there.
They gotta be there.
Had a live TV. Now we're gonna have the TVs on. We're gonna let it. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you, there's a will, there's a way. Y'all know I get down.
We'll have a couch in the backstage.
A whole thing that's got a monitor, what's happening, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
For real,
Let's
for real.
do it. Hey, we got to do it. Look, when people gonna be watching on their phone, they're gonna be on their way to some other event, and they gonna turn left and say, "You know what? Let me slide over here by this real quick. Let me go holler support." Look, I see.
We're gonna ramp up the planning too, man. Just make it a massive event, because another thing you can do is if you plan it right and you do it right, the impact will be even greater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see the old photo. That is a long old. And with Nook, man, I think TD want me to show this photo to y'all real quick, man. Hold on a second.
Hey, man, and you know what, Ken? When I was at the game tonight, man. I had a player, before we left the Celebration Bowl, a couple of players was talking about being on NIL, and they were, they played, successfully, got them in, I saw one of them at the game. Man, he was very happy, very appreciative.
Is he a part of the team?
He is. He's a part of the team. He's a part of the collective. So he had a smile on his face, Ken. Then and it shows what we doing, is working. And much like you, Ken, when I played ball, when I came home, man, every chance I got, man, I had to go buy groceries because I had to have money, to put brakes on my car. To Toby, I had a carburetor. I had carburetor. Yeah, I had a carburetor. What I'm saying? I had to keep extra gas so I can prime it. Man, it was tough times, man.
Boy, you went way back.
Hey, man, look, bro.
I used to have to tap my starter. I used to tap a hammer. I used to tap my starter.
I did that too, man. And so, when Coach O came on here, he said, look, man, all these fellas, so they love Jackson State. They love playing. They love being a Tiger. Sometimes all they need is just a little pocket change. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like having your girl and, you can't
take your girl out to a movie.
Valentine's Day and all this stuff, man. So, shout out to all the players that, success. And if you didn't make the cut this time, you need to be practicing right now. Go out there, get some extra reps in and become, make the list. Because again, like Ken always say, we would love to, have everybody on it, but fortunately the funds not there now. At some point in time, maybe we'll get there.
TD, something that. Yeah, go ahead. No, it was something that stood out to me the other night, and I'll be quick with it. What Coach TC said when he was talking about the team, he said that it's imperative. Like, two things that happened. One, he brought old school players back, and he had them stand up. I thought that was beautiful because that shows the legacy of Jackson State University, and those people really care about the football program, so they can come in there and they can pass on that tradition, and that tradition is not going to go anywhere. That's the beautiful thing about being the marching band. Rock the House 25 years ago is the same Rock the House that we do right now. We feel part of it. Get ready that they march to, the same Get Ready we march to right now. 25 years ago, we feel connected to it. Same, so they feel connected to it. You got that connection. But the second thing was he was talking about, like, these players, they going to, in 6 years, they going to 5, 6, 7 different schools.
Yeah.
Where's that tradition? Like, where do you go back to homecoming?
Right.
Like what school do you go back, to homecoming? If you go into all these different schools, where's that connection? Where's your family? We all got family at Jackson State.
Right.
Like not the family that we was born in, the family that we chose. It's like when homecoming is on the schedule, we mark that on our schedule, and then we start communicating with our school family. You coming this year? You coming this year? You coming this year? Where you staying? Where you going? All right, what events you gonna be going to? Like, all that type of stuff, because it's a family reunion. Like, if you're going to all these different schools, what homecoming you going to? And that's something that made it really relevant to me, because what the NIL, what what the collective does for us is we get to recruit kids and we get to keep kids. When we show them that we appreciate them, and then you stay there 2, 3, 4 years. Now you got a home. You got a home. You can always come back to. So I'm really appreciative of it, and that was probably one of the favorite quotes that I heard that night. Like, what homecoming you going back to?
The thing about that too, Toby, actually, I've noticed even if a player or an athlete just stuck the foot on campus, they still come back to Jackson State homecoming. You know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, what you said too, speaking on what Coach PC said, we actually had a player to do that. He started out at Jackson State, and now he finishing. He went to another school. He left that school, attended another school. Now he's at another school.
Yeah. Hey, without further ado, man, we appreciate D4C for pulling up. There he is.
What up, Tiger Nation?
Hey, the whole team. We got the team. We miss Miss Rochelle. Yo,
it's all for the call.
First time we ever had Corey on.
Dream team, baby.
Never been
Dream team, baby.
We've never been on the screen with Corey before.
That's true.
I'm honored.
We've never been on the screen together. I've never been on the screen with Man Session.
Wow.
1,000 times.
Namaste. I'm like, where's my phone?
Right, I'm getting mine now.
Hey, here's the thing, though. They never invited me. It's their show. I can't just say I'm coming on. I've been waiting on the invite.
You Boom with Jason. You coming?
I never got an invite to come on Band Sessions with the Boom.
It's coming, baby. Look, listen, man. We got this. We got this. Hey, it's coming. We got
They said, hey, it's right. You see the man behind it.
It's coming.
No, man, pull up, man. Hey, man,
Corey, what's up with you, man?
What's happening, brother? Let's talk. We're talking about the event Saturday, man. The whole day Saturday was crazy, bro. Just from the basketball game all the way up to the trip over to Vicksburg, bro. Let's talk about it from your perspective.
Can y'all hear me? It's breaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you.
We can hear you. You
You're a little delayed, but go ahead.
Nah, you
can hear you. Yeah, you froze now. That's how you know.
Okay, ask that question again, Keith. Okay, ask that question again.
We're just talking about your perspective, man. Somebody, if you had to explain this event over the weekend from the game all the way to the event to somebody that didn't really quite understand it, give us your thoughts.
Man, it was fun. It was exciting. It was some nervousness, I think, for you, Ken. I can imagine your emotions, so that's why. And I appreciate what you said earlier. I was listening on the way back. I appreciate that, man. Just wanted to have your back, but just going back to earlier in the day, I kind of saw it leading to that. Ken his phone's always blowing up, just with all types of stuff. But even more particularly that day, just everybody pulling him in different directions. So when he came up with the idea to have, he wanted to go live, but I knew he just couldn't do it. I'm thinking, how can you do all these things? So that's when the idea of having band sessions come up, and I hold it down. And I told him, I said, hey, if I need to be on the screen too, or whatever you need me to do, I'll be there. So we set the live for, I think, 8:00, and we kind of got with band sessions. We told them what to do. And but I told them, because here's the thing, Ken was supposed to come on the screen with his camera. That's what Toby and Terrell were thinking. They were thinking they were going to kick the show off and talk for about 15 minutes, and Ken would go live from the auditorium. So I saw the direction that the thing was going once we got to Vicksburg, and I said, there's no way Ken's going to be able to go live. I said, there's no way. So what did I do, Terrell and Toby? I called y'all. What did I tell y'all?
What's up?
What did I tell y'all?
What's gonna happen?
I said, look, just be ready to hold it down. I said, Ken, and I asked Ken, I said, you want me to push that live back? Because I knew Ken wasn't going to be able to do it. He was like, nah, just let him start at 8. I'm thinking, man, Ken's not going to be able to get on this live. He's just not going to be able to do it. So I called Toby and Terrell. I said, listen, just be ready to stall, or just be ready to do the whole show if you have to, because I don't know if Ken's going to come on this live. Yep, 10 minutes.
That was 10 minutes
I
before.
don't see Ken getting on this live, y'all. And then the Wi-Fi situation, right? And then Ken didn't have a tripod. It was a mess. So Toby, Terrell, man, I appreciate y'all for holding it down. And obviously y'all saw the Wi-Fi when Ken finally got on. Y'all saw the internet connection was poor. So I was trying to figure out how could I go live from the auditorium, and it was just a mess. I was finally able to get my phone connected, and I came up with that idea because I knew because Toby and Terrell, you guys were telling everybody, hey, they're going to be going live soon. They're going to be Ken or Corey, they're going to be coming on live soon. I'm listening to this, and I'm saying, no, we're not. We're not going to be able to come. I'm like, we're about to disappoint all these people something, man. What can I do? So I just
but if you go back and listen, I was like, we may not, but like we're just gonna figure this stuff out. We're gonna figure it out.
Right. I was like, we cannot disappoint these people, man. They're tuning in. I know they love you and Toby, you and Terrell, but I was like, man, they're expecting to see something. So I'm like, man, what can I do? And the signal was so bad, but I grabbed my phone and just did what I could do. I know it wasn't the best picture quality.
Hey man, I'll say this about that, Corey. It was pretty cool to be on the stage and then kind of see Corey holding the phone. I said, I can't see it from what he's doing, but I know it's gonna be straight. If he doing something, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I just had to let it go.
It was smooth. It was smooth.
Yeah, but it worked.
On our end.
Man, I was proud, man. Proud of everybody, man. Everybody, man. It was a great job on everybody's part.
And Ken, just like Corey, I listened to you on the way from the game, brother. And I understand, the conversation that happened the next morning and so on and so forth. We understand what you're used to. You know what I'm saying? But bro, we here. We done some lives and stuff together, man. And you know what I'm saying? Some things got sticky and I had your back. So just know, bro, you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know that. One thing I ain't trying to do is take everything on myself. It's just and I even if I wanted to, I couldn't. We had a moment where it was like, yeah, that ain't happening. If I got to do it, that won't happen. I almost got to say the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? So, no, man, it came together beautifully. And then the thing I trusted was that, man, it's gonna go how it's gonna go. It's been going since I ain't been but to one meeting, and that was the first one. And after that, it was like I wasn't there, man. I had a chance to make it happen, and it just didn't. And I realized I didn't have to because I knew that everybody that had a hand in this thing wanted this event just as bad as we did, and they believed in it. They grabbed the bull by the horns and they just took it and ran with it. But man, TD made mention of the event that we had. This was him last. This is what he had on, man. We went out there, man.
Ooh, come on, Ascot. You put the Ascot. He got that.
Okay.
What?
That's why he wanted me to show it. He wanted me to show y'all. That's all he wanted to see, man. But I
look at never second guess his time, man. He's killing it.
and then Terrell, Coach Lewis just sent me this photo, man. Me and my brother. That's Richard.
Yeah,
look at Richard.
And Ken like those. He love those lights, man. He look the light. He love.
Hey, the lights set it off, man. What you talking about? The lights. You know what I will say this though about that TD. Man, I didn't get the full bells and whistles though, man. I gotta get the balloons and shit next time. You know what I'm saying? All the little extra little whatnots. But it was cool though, man. Shout out to the comedian Fat Mac. He pulled up on us, man, with Henry Coleman. Henry tried his best to scale it back. He raw as all get out.
Yeah,
he took a chunk out of his comedic act because he has to be vulgar in the sense to where it land a little harder.
Yeah.
And man,
did you say Fat Mac was a comedian?
Yeah, that's him. He came with Henry Coleman, Memphis 10, baby.
Man, that's my man. That's my main man.
Terrell is the mayor of Memphis, man. All things Memphis.
Don't do
that. But Henry Coleman's from Memphis.
Yes. But I don't know Henry, but I know Fat Mac. I've done a whole bunch of stuff with Fat Mac, man. He do stuff all over the city, man. I can call him right now, like, man, look, I'm on the live, man. You on the I can call him right now and be like, look, man, we talking about you right now, Fat Mac. I wonder what he doing. He probably somewhere gigging. He always out. Man, so Ken, you still have not had the opportunity to really just take in everything that happened. Still.
I'm taking my time with it too. Man.
Take your time. When those photos come out from the photographer,
the video comes out from Austin.
Oh, you know that's gonna be dope. Then that's when the tear gonna come out. That's when the chick gonna come out. We need to be on live when you see this. We need to see this.
I was
Yeah.
sitting next to Austin. I was sitting next to Austin tonight, and I think it was KT Dub asking about the video. He's working on it. He's on it.
Ooh,
We should do a reaction.
Austin, man.
We need to see.
You know
We
what?
need to do
I
it.
just might do a reaction video.
There you
We
go.
should do a
Let's see, I
reaction
couldn't
video.
get it out
I don't
fast
know
enough.
how to do it yet, but I love YouTube reactions, bro. I do.
All we got to do is just get the video.
No, we just gotta upload and press play and talk.
Ain't that right, Corey? Corey,
Yeah.
And we're gonna put you on the big screen. We're gonna show you, like, because we want to see the tears.
It's like, man,
That's the what they call the money shot.
Hey, Ken, Corey, everybody on the screen. I think one thing that we missed about the event that we have to address and must address, and that goes back to the roots. Shout out to the legend, the Hall of Famer that was in the building. You know, Kevin Dent, Richard, and you can't. And what we all gonna be in trouble. We don't mention Mr. Robert Brazil.
I already mentioned it.
Hey man, you know what?
Yeah.
The thing with him, he's a man of his word. We mentioned it to him, you know, at the football game, and he said, "Just send me the day, I'll be there."
Mm-hmm.
You know, he and his lovely wife, man. I mean, they drove over, and he lived in Mobile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he drove over, and he was in attendance. So then shout out to he and Dent, you know, for being. You know, the root, you know, they played the old school Jackson State football. And man, they still are pioneers and they still leading the charge. You know, they still blazing the trail, you know, for the new athletes, the current athlete that's on campus, man. So, you know, much respect. Shout out to them, you know, for being a man of their word and being in attendance. So thank you, Mr. Brazil. Hey, and have y'all ever met Robert Brazil?
I have not. I want to, but you can tell from afar that he loves DI Love. It's a clip. It's a clip. You see him in his jacket at the Celebration Bowl and sitting in the end zones. And when I forgot who caught that touchdown, and he was dancing. He was dancing too. He was all up in it. It was just a beautiful sight.
That was Cotillion shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. That was. Yeah.
That was a great shot.
Jumped up,
You can see him from afar, but he's like, as soon as he caught the ball, he was up and jumping and dancing and all excited. Just you can see his love for the love.
Hey, so check this out. So we talking about football. We talking about Robert Brazil. We talking about old school. I gotta put this in there real quick and look at it. Robert and man, I'm gonna leave away from it.
You're fading away, Toria. What'd you say?
I'm fading away. I'm sorry. What about
no, you got it. No.
All right.
Stay right there.
So my pops played football at Jackson State. Passed away about a year ago. He was there when Walter Payton was there. So the crazy thing is, real quick, growing up as a kid, all I used to hear was Jackson State football every single day. Football. My daddy was a big football. I'm talking about he played football. I got a picture with him right next to Walter Payton. So he would always talk about these days of being at Jackson State. I never understood it as a kid. Got older, went to Jackson State, and now I understand it as an adult because he was talking about it from an adult's perspective. So I get it now. So when I think about the Robert Brazils of the world, I think about my pops that was playing around the same time at Jackson State and how much he talked about it all of the time. We talking about stories. Robert Brazil can give y'all some stories. He ain't told no stories yet. In the interview that he's done, the interview has not been long enough. I guarantee you. He had stories on top of stories. So you think about all those stories from back in the day, man. We talking about the 70s and the 80s. Man, like Jackson State has always been on top. Always been the top tier school, man. Everybody has always been. The world never knew about Jackson State. The world know about Jackson State now. So then that's going to make people go back and keep going back and do their research on Jackson State. So much history. I'm rambling. No need to say something to the type nation that I already know this kind of stuff. But I just had to throw that out there. So when I hear football and I'm seeing all of this stuff, all this talk about football and we the champs, like I wish my pops was here so I could just tell them, man, we won the championship. So it's just great to hear this and to see this and to be a part of this. So major shout out to y'all up top, man. Like y'all are killing it. If it wasn't for D-Core C, none of us would be here. You know, you Corey, thank you very much for trusting us, for holding it down, man. TD, Ken, man. keep going, y'all. We got to keep going. We just getting started. The surface is just getting scratched.
Right.
There you go.
Let me say something, Brad. Let me say something. Just give me a minute. I want to say something. I actually, Ken, when you spoke, TD, KT Dub, and Miss Rochelle, when y'all spoke, I wanted to speak. I wanted to say something. I was holding the camera though, so I couldn't. So I want to say this now. But I just want to take. Say that again.
That's why I didn't. I wanted to call you up so bad, but I'm like,
I was trying to figure out how I could do it, but it's all good. It's all good. But we have a platform.
You should have just called me, Corey. I would have came down and grabbed it, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's fine. I want to say this now, man. I just want to take a few minutes just to kind of give Ken his flowers. And I thought of this because Terrell just said it wasn't for me. You know, none of us. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And Ken says that a lot. You know, Ken is he's not shy about saying on Twitter. He'll tell you like, if it wasn't for Tiger Talk, there would be no KC-1400.
Right.
I appreciate that, Ken, man. I really appreciate you for saying that. I guess technically that's true because I started Tiger Talk, then I brought you on, and then from there came KC-1400. So I guess technically that's true. But man, let me tell you something. This platform will be in existence regardless because it was destined, right? This platform is going to be, for whatever reason, God chose to use me to bring you in, to get you into this field so that you can expand to that. But if it was no Tiger Talk, you still would have created that path to create this platform because it's needed. So I just want to put that out there, man. I appreciate everything that you do for the platform. I appreciate, man, dude, you just don't know, bro. I'm so proud of you, dog. And for you to always say, well, one for Tiger Talk, we know KC-1400. I appreciate it. I'll take that. I'll put that on my resume. You contributed to the birth of KC-1400 and the KC-1400 collective. But trust me, bro, this was destined, and it was meant to be. All right. So again, man, keep it up. Proud of you. And I put it on social media, man. You took the Tiger Talk baton and you just took it to a whole new level. So keep going. It's funny because you started out riding with me on Tiger Talk, and now I'm riding with you on KC-1400, bro. So let's keep this thing going.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Terrell, did you get a chance to see? You were speaking on Robert Brazil.
Hold on, bro. Stop that. The hell with that. Pause. I ain't mean to cut you off. Pause.
Damn, dude. All right.
Hold on, bro. You heard what he just said. Give me a second to reflect on that. I don't want to go back to Robert Brazil right now. So hold that together. It ain't to be disrespectful to you. It's to stay in the moment for a second. So take my lead on this and not be taking it personal. All right. Thank you for saying that, bro. For real. It means the world to me. I don't like talking about me. I don't like things being talked about. And I ain't selfish, so I don't like selfish moments, right? I don't like selfish moments. I'm a team player. I think y'all know that by now. It's all about the team. It ain't about my agenda or what I want to do or what I want to do in that moment. I stay in the flow of things and I keep things rolling. Am I frozen for some strange reason?
Can y'all see? No, I can hear you. Yeah,
I think I'm frozen.
Video is.
How the hell it was frozen? Anyway,
there you go. You're back.
Yeah, here we go. So no, what I'm saying is that thank you, bro, because I just spoke of something that I think is important, and we'll have some conversations. I was sharing with them just kind of what the next phase of this thing is, and that is to find a way to move this thing as one unit collectively, and be able to present a package to Tiger Nation in a way to where it all comes through collaboratively. So we got a lot of ideas, man. We've made some discussions about it at some point, but this whole thing, man, has just been a very natural thing, man. It's been very organic, and we'll ride this thing all the way through as far as we can go with it. You know what I'm saying? We on a mission. Where this thing is going, where it's going to take us, we don't know. I'm not real sure. I'm thankful for all of you guys that are part of this, and hopefully everybody sticks around and stays for the whole ride. We'll see where it goes, man. So thank you for saying that. Admit the word. I saw what you put out on social media. It's still uncomfortable for me, but at the same time, you can't allow people to love on you too, man, because we complain about when you don't get the love. So why not receive it when it comes your way? So thank you for that. And I appreciate everybody that's been a part of it. So we can keep moving from there.
No doubt. All love, baby.
Mhm.
It's all love. D.I. love it. This all helps the cause. That's D.I. See, I don't even say it right. I don't even say it right because it all helps the cause.
Hey,
That's D.I. love
I
Jackson State
do want to
University.
shout out. Let me go back to this. I do want to shout out my guy Nardo, man. There's another one that came in. Nardo, Jackson native. He's a alum of Jackson State. Held the MC spot down, and just he was moving impromptu just like all of us were. We gave him a script. He did a fantastic job, man, and just handled himself in a great manner. So, and he did it for the love of the of what we were trying to do. Another up and coming comedian. He was funny. He was raw with it, and we appreciate it, man. So, hold on, man. Got another photo that came through. That's the whole crew. KT Dub, B. Corey C, Big John in the back, obviously myself, TD, and Miss Rochelle. I don't know why the hell I'm standing like that, but that's weird as hell. That was a bad angle. But we'll take it.
That's a Gucci stance. That's a
Still
Gucci
shot,
stance.
baby.
The
Yeah, I love
Gucci
it.
stance.
It looked like I'm trying to hold my belt together or something, but that's weird. But anyway, man, the band's getting ready to come back on. I think, yeah, they was getting ready to come back on. We was able to grab a nice little shot. But it was cool, man. It was pretty cool.
Y'all look good, man.
Yeah.
Looking good, yeah. Looking good.
Looking good.
But I do want to do this
baby.
real quick. Want to flash through the athletes, man. Jeremiah Travis was in the building. We're proud of him to represent the brand. Jonas couldn't make it back, but we're happy Jonas to be a part of it, along with Jacobian, who came through. Reed Pulliam, Ashton Taylor, both out of town kids. They wanted to be there but couldn't. Made it back to the school, obviously yesterday, and made it back to Jackson yesterday and to the school today. Isaiah Spencer, Shamar Hawkins was able to recruit Shamar back out of the portal, back to Jackson State. Was able to keep Isaiah Spencer in the Jackson State uniform for year number 3, which is pretty cool. Local kid, 3-star talent out of Madison Central, so it was important to keep the local talent in town. We got Kamari Rogers transfer over from Mississippi State. And, of course, Marvin Landry, who had a breakout year when Jency Riley went down. He transfers in from Florida Atlantic and had a monster year for us at tight end. Then we had to go get some beef, man. We had to go get the big boys, man. Quay Davis. Shout out to Quay, man, who he was a freshman All-American on the field steal list, and then came back and really played some valuable football for us. DeAndre Towns, blue first-team All-SWAC offensive lineman, got blessed with another year with that Diego Pavia rule from the JUCO rule. So we was able to get him back in the fold. That's pretty dope to have both Quay, DeAndre Towns blue. We do lose Kurt Ford and we lose Evan, which is a good little bit, but Coach Manny Ramirez has a really good depth in shelf of offensive linemen in the fold, so I think we'll be fine in that spot. Last but not least, we added these last two. Levi Wyatt, transfer from McNeese, cornerback by way of Holmes County, and then obviously the first-team All-SWAC wide receiver Nate Rimbert, transfer over from Mississippi Valley. He has some opportunities in other places. Coach Marshall did a fantastic job of reeling him in, and he wound up being able to grab him with the with this collective. So you guys did a fantastic job of helping the coaches to recruit talent into the Jackson. We got more talent coming, by the way. We got a couple of other commits that I'm expecting to hit sometime this week. We'll talk about it. You'll see it when they hit, but the coaches have been recruiting their behinds off, man. And I'll pause here if anyone wants to jump in here and touch on these the talent that we brought in, man. And we got that puts us at 14. One that's not listed, I ain't gonna steal his thunder right now. I think I mentioned him on the last time.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, I mentioned it. John Brown will be is also signed. Is also we're bringing him into the fold with the brand, but we've already did what we needed to do. We just haven't posted it yet, so that'll be coming hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully, but we'll see. And then we're adding, like I said, we're adding 7 track athletes and then some other sports. So we'll start with football, man, and then we'll get on through the rest of this and we'll get out of your way. Anybody want any thoughts on the athletes?
Well, I just want to talk about not necessarily the athletes particularly or specifically, but just the collective in general and what it does in terms of being able to retain these players and even, sign or recruit players that we may not otherwise be able to get. There's a clip out of Mo Williams. We posted it on Tiger Talk. It's all over Twitter. He sat down with 16 WAPT Joe Cook Sports, and he talked about the importance of NIL, and he gave a specific example. Ken Evans, player of the year last year in basketball, ended up going to FAU to get some money. And he said Ken did not want to leave. He's a Jackson guy, grew up in Jackson, JPS, been in Jackson State 4 years, came in under Brent. He didn't want to leave. He had another year of eligibility, and he would have stayed. But when it came down to making that money, he had to go and do it. So what we're doing from an NIL standpoint with this collective, it's directly tied to or correlated with the retention of players. So those players that you love, right, in order to keep them in this day and age, is going to take money. It's going to take, again, a collective effort. That's the term collective comes from. So I hope you guys are really taking this seriously. I see the numbers going up in terms of people joining. So let's spread the word. Like I always say, tell every Tiger that you know. But that's what it's going to take in this day and age to retain these players. We know TC. We know those guys. Every year they can go out and bring in a new team, recruit a new team, hit that portal. But we want to keep these players that we get. We fall in love with them. We tend to get attached to them. We don't want them to go anywhere. Long gone are the days of a player coming in, signing with the school and being there 4 years. But lo and behold, Jeremiah Williams is about to do actually 5 years if you count they consider the red shirt. So that's a rarity. So to be able to keep a Jeremiah Williams, that's huge. So the guys, let's just band together and let's take this thing seriously and let's get it done. Let's get it done with this collective.
Very well
I
said.
just want to get back to the day. I want to be able to buy a jersey with my player on the back of my, and they be there for a couple more years, not leave.
Yeah, that actually happened, man. We got a couple of jerseys from Craig, Jersey Wave, man, and shoot, man, the players that both of them hit the portal, and they said they were staying. And I wound up having to get a jersey back and ask him to just put my damn last name on it. And I was like, oh. So if you saw me wear a jersey number that was the following year and it had my name on the back of it, just know that was for that particular player that left. So I wouldn't
even pick that number.
No, I would have just stuck to what I was doing, which was honoring the legends. Like I had a Robert Brazil jersey, I had a Walter Payton jersey, a TC Taylor jersey, like stuff like that. Lewis Tillman. I had all those types of jerseys. I would have just stayed alone. I had, but no, bro, here I go, trying to wear the jersey of a joker that's on the sideline, and neither one of them stayed. I was like, dang, we tried, man. We definitely tried, bro. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. But I'll do this real quick, man. I'm not gonna move from that, man. Any other thoughts on the athletes per se? Cool deal, man. Hey, somebody drop that link again for me in the chat, man. We are we do have that goal, and this is where we was at with it. We want to try to hit 500 signups, man, by February the 1st, 2025, man. Next sport, like I said, we emphasizing is men's and women's track and field. Like I said, we're gonna work our way across the university and touch every single sport that we can in relation to the collective. So we'll go from there. But Danielle, give me some thoughts from you. We kind of been talking all around you. I know you've had a chance to really spectate any moments that we missed or maybe didn't speak with that you kind of wanted to touch on. Anything?
No, not really. I just had like somewhat of an epiphany earlier today in understanding like what you're really doing, what's really happening with the NIL deals. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I got excited and I'm like, okay, this is a very big deal. It's a very big thing. And I'm just excited for the future of it, So as far as the players, listen, I'm still learning the players. I'm still learning the athletes and things like that. But as far as the collective is concerned, I'm going to, I encourage anybody that's viewing to support, to join. This is a big thing. It's a very big deal. So,
It is. I appreciate that. No, it really is. Go ahead, Corey. What was you going to say?
That's why it's so important to retain them, because as soon as Danielle learns them, they leave. We don't want them to leave as soon as she learns them. She says she's still
I need
learning.
to correct y'all. I need to stop y'all.
Done.
TD and Corey C. I just
No, I
need to
said
stop
Danielle.
y'all. You okay, Corey?
I said Danielle.
I mean the Corey C. TD is Danielle. I just want to get it
I already knew
clear
you was going.
because I heard it. Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 times at this point, and I was like, okay, I can't let it go on any further throughout this episode, this live. So I just want to make sure you. TD, did you hear me? Is he there?
Yes, I'm here. My apologies.
Okay, I was just.
Thank you for correcting me.
I was just making
Thank
sure.
you.
Because
Give it to
Terrell
me.
never corrected you.
Give it to me once more.
Danielle. It's with an
I
O.
mean, look at the spelling. It's Danielle. It's simple.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly how it's spelled. Yeah,
Right, got you. My apologies.
it's all good.
We in
I
there,
mean-
baby.
Yeah, we in here now.
That is funny.
Ken, I think that's the
Say my
biggest
name,
deal right
say
there because
my
I don't
name.
think no one did around you. I think that's the biggest thing is educating. Because we hear NIL, we hear all of these new terms and jargons within college sports, but a lot of people don't know what it means and
So-
what am I giving to what it's Jackson State, it's I Love. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and give some money to it, but like, what does it mean? What is it doing? How is it making our team better? How is it making us more competitive? Against teams that we're playing. I don't think that a lot of people understand what it is and how it's doing because we still living in this old school manner in our head as far as like what college football can and can't do. Like we're used to our players not being able to, eating ramen noodles and being poor on campus and not being able to afford. We listened to the Fab Five. They couldn't even afford their own jersey when they went to the bookstore. That type of stuff. Like we kind of used to that. So like right now, I think there's a large population of us that's that don't understand it. So like I think that's the biggest deal. And what you're doing right now, with this platform, with the event the other night, you're educating a large group of us, and it's empowering us to be able to do something about it right now. It's long of the old school thing. This is how we doing it now, and I appreciate how you're doing it.
Appreciate that, bro. I'll say this for those who don't know, we say NIL, NIL, NIL. It's an acronym that means name, image, and likeness. So what it is legislation that allows student athletes to be able to make money using their likeness, their name, and their image. That could be photo promo. That can be saying this person's name. That could be having that person's likeness or presence or whatever. Basically, it legalizes them in order to use their brand because everybody's a brand. You're able to use your brand to make money. So with that being said, we're not a typical collective like most collectives are. Some collectives are just entities that came together just for the sole purpose of giving money away. Well, we connect our everything that we're doing with this platform. Like if you go out to the social medias of all 14 of those players that you've seen, you will see that they actually posted this show in their story. So one of the things we hope to do is it's a give and take type relationship where with our partnership with them, you guys who aren't very familiar with those student athletes can get to know them because we're putting them in front of you. And then likewise, their audience who follows them, their network will say, oh, they signed this deal. Oh, this is who they signed with. Oh, okay. What are they? Oh, wow. This is a platform they're talking about. Oh, so this is how they're doing. Okay. They're part of this big brand conglomerate. And what it does is it just allows the platform to grow. And that's it's a social media influencer marketing deal where we're looking for student athletes to partner with to help us grow this platform. And in turn, we have created a foundation, thanks be to Miss Rochelle, who did the legwork, and now we're taking it and elevating it. Now, when you guys do decide to support the platform, you have a way where it also gives back to you. Because now if you get a tax break for the money that you give, you're getting something back for what you're doing. So there's this connection that literally it's like a web of a network. And our counterparts have been doing it for forever and a day. See, they were a part of the illegal money givers with the duffel bag and the dump. We might have gave a little something. We ain't had no money to give. So They've been used to giving money. They've been used to pooling money. They've been used to this millionaire and this millionaire. These 5 people get together and put together this 50,000, that 30,000. They used to this. We all knew about it. It was illegal, but now they can do it legally. And guess what? Now there's going to be revenue sharing. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, but there's going to be other ways. And what we have to do as the older crowd, that's now the passing the baton generation, we have to not hate on them and be like, damn, man, I was struggling in college. I wasn't making no money, so that ain't got to do with you.
Right.
Here's how it works, though. How does this make us better? We just won the national championship, and there are players who was on that roster that was intricate and very instrumental in that win. Outside of the seniors that have exhausted their eligibility at our level in FCS Division 1AA HBCU level, a lot of times when our players play very well, they now get to utilize the portal with the potential to go up. Andrew Jones, Defensive Player of the Year for Grambling, hits the portal. He commits to South Carolina, hits the portal again. He commits to Ole Miss. So that linebacker that started at Grambling, led the conference in tackles, is now at Ole Miss. That wide receiver who had the number one, all the stats at Pine Bluff, is now at Arkansas. Yes, Arkansas. So what I'm saying is Jackson State wins the Natty. We got several players that played a part in that. So guess what's happening? The big schools are going to look at it. The big schools will look. Everybody's taking from everybody. Alabama's losing players. Ohio State's losing players. Florida State losing players. Hell, Carson Beck with Georgia is going to Miami for $6 million now. $4 million, I think, like that. $4 million. So here's my point. For those who don't get why we're doing what we're doing, Shamar Hawkins, for example, hit the portal and he left. Just the same conversation that Corey said Mo had. You have a player who played a monster game, had an interception in the national championship game, played his butt off. Now he's in the portal because guess what? He needed a few things. The department, you know what I'm saying? So I played my butt off at this level to, man, I'm able to go and make some money somewhere else. And we're saying, wait a minute, we don't want to lose that player because that player can help us stay on top. So let's do what we need to do to bless this kid so he can have some money, so he don't have to leave us to go get money the way the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year for basketball, Ken Evans, had to do and go to Boca Raton at Florida Atlantic. Because don't tell me we can't use Ken Evans right now.
It would have been we went in triple overtime tonight with him.
So the point that I'm making is we're able to do more because it's not about, I know we say retain, but the coaches are saying this way. You have to re-recruit your roster every year. You have to re-recruit your roster. If it's not important to you, you'll just see players leave all the time. And you'll just be at the bottom of the pack, and it'll just be what it'll be. There is a report, and I shut up after I say this. Who was the player? Corey? Was it Garrett Bugsby that dropped that article today? The players that have left Jackson State. Here it is.
I think that was it.
They got a transfer portal tracker for Jackson State. The players that have left. Josh Nobles hit the portal with the Massachusetts. Tyus Martin basically was like third string defensive line. He went to Marshall. Zy McDonald entered the portal. Cam Smith gone to Marshall. Number 5 is Kobe Boykin, goes to Delaware State. We lose 5 players, right? Look who's coming in. Vanoris Cheney, Southern Miss. Kamari Rogers, Mississippi State. Levi Wyatt, McNeese State. Quincy Ivory, Florida. Nate Rembert, Mississippi Valley. Tyreek Stark, Florida Atlantic. Jalen Ware, University of Louisiana Monroe. Denario Davenport, Louisiana Tech. Carmelo Jones, Baylor. Camden Hardy, Northwestern State University. So we lose 5, bring in 10, all of them from levels up than what we are. So what I'm saying is this collective, now some of them won't be in it. You saw Nate Rembert. We won't say who will be signed and who won't be. The point that I'm making is that you want to keep winning, sign up for the collective. Everybody do a little bit so nobody has to do a lot. It's a community effort. and we're out in front because it ain't a whole lot of people in our level, in our division, doing what we're doing. They may do something, but nobody's doing what we're doing right now. We're way ahead of the game right now. Way ahead of the game.
Yeah, and we're gonna stay ahead. How about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna stay ahead. It's our
Dominate.
time. Dominate and destroy.
But anyway, moving on real quick to the parade. We got the parade this Friday. They dropped the schedule, y'all.
Yeah.
Parade scheduled for Friday, 4 p.m. Celebration Bowl kickoff. They're gonna have DJ, vendors, food trucks, photo ops with the Celebration Bowl trophy. This is at the City Hall at 4 p.m. That's cool. At 5 o'clock, they got a pep rally. JSU and JPS cheerleaders, Sonny the Tiger, the Baby Tigers, and more. Welcome to Jackson Mural. That's right over there on, y'all know where that's at. The mural.
Oh, yeah, that's
Pearl Street.
Yeah.
Parade starts at 6. State to Capitol Street, Capitol to West Street, West to Pascagoula Street, Pascagoula to State Street. Looks like one big block.
One block, yeah.
I like that. Whole lot of drinking, partying, and it's gonna be some fun going on.
Let's go.
Last but not least, celebration stage. I didn't know about this. This is dope. I'm getting on that stage, by the way.
Hey.
Head coach TC Taylor, athletic director Ashley Robinson, President Marcus L. Thompson, football players, Mayor Shokwe Antar Lumumba, and more. Just throw me in the and more part. I'm getting on this stage.
You're the and more.
You're the and
I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I ain't talking about the saying. I'm just saying just to. Yeah,
you'll be on there.
Crazy.
Somebody gonna see you and they gonna say, "Man, come on up here with us." His name is Moore.
It'll be cool, man. I'm looking forward to it, man, and have a good time, bro. I think it's gonna be dope. At the end of the day, there we go. Hold on.
Great kickoff to Mardi Gras season and everything. Parade season.
It is, man. It's a parade inside my city. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Parade season, baby.
Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi.
Let's go.
Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi.
Hope everybody show up, man. Show out. Whole city.
I wish I could blink my eyes like and twitch my nose like Bewitched and just be there and then be right
and
back.
then come back.
And come right back. I'm talking about same clothes. Don't even change. Don't pack a bag or anything. Just
I gotta say this though. After the parade in the stage, man, it's a party at M-Bar, 8 to 1 a.m. and it's a fundraiser. So if you don't have your tickets already, scan that barcode. It's on all socials. You can go to Impact Tickets, grab your ticket for the event. More like a mama and them. And it's going to be hosted by Coach TC Taylor, the football head coach of Jackson State football and staff. So it's going to be a good time, man. We're looking at everyone Tiger Talk to set up. We're going to be back live again. So
let us know. Let us know.
We'll figure that part out, man. We might have to do the same thing again. Run it back.
Run it back.
Let us know. Look, I just scanned the QR and it popped right on up. See, people, it popped right up. Right there. Just hold your phone up to the screen and bam. Right.
No, that ain't happening. Them folks ain't finna take no bath. They going straight from the stage to the
I was thinking about that, man.
Maybe
that's
great. You finna smell like parade air.
Straight up. I'm talking about get right on the highway and head out north. And we ready.
They're trying to get over there and park, man. They ain't trying to go no. How you gonna go home and take a no, sir? That ain't happening.
Yeah. Oh
not
man,
about
I want
doing
to
this,
be
not
there.
having access to it.
Watch this dumb question. Corey, you gonna be there?
M-Bar? At M-Bar?
All of it, everything.
Well, I might be in the parade, and I may be at M-Bar. Ken just said Tiger Talk will be live at M-Bar, so yeah, you know.
We in there, dog.
So great.
In every capacity possible.
So that's great. That's a great answer to my question. So let us know. Hit us up.
I just told you. I just let you know. Tiger Talk is in the parade, and Tiger Talk will be live at M-Bar.
So that means we need to be on standby. We gotta be on standby. Toby done. Yeah, we gotta be on
Hey,
standby.
Okay,
hit 55, Terrell.
My oldest has a
We gonna bring
basketball.
In the parade, you got a convertible for the parade. You're gonna be sitting on the back way.
We got some up our sleeve.
Okay, then.
I gotta look. Hold on. Let me look at this temperature though, man. That's the first. That's the other thing I'm thinking.
Don't worry about that. Long johns. They sell long johns at Walmart, top and bottom. Get you some thermal socks. Then you can go get you.
I will have socks on that damn night. You gotta worry about that.
No ankles out this year. He said no ankles out this time.
No, bro. That was just for that. That was just for the event. Friday is gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be all right. Oh, it's just a low of 65. I mean, low of 58.
Good. Yeah, we're swimming with it.
Oh, that's gravy. It's a high 65 and a low of 58.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, I can swing that all day long, bro.
You cannot wear socks.
Right. Definitely can have your ankles out.
Yeah, man. But no, it's what else we got going on? Coach Washington excited to announce I've accepted a role as student assistant at Jackson State. We'd like to thank the entire staff for the opportunity. Super fired up and ready to get to work. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about, man. Let's get some thoughts on this, man. JSU installing 5 water tanks on campus.
Hey,
pom-pom, what a pom-pom for that?
Make them damn pom-pom.
That's lit.
Definitely.
5 water tanks. We got our own water.
Amen.
This is long overdue. I know we want to have our own water system, our own well. President Thompson talked about it in that video, saying how it would. I know some people saying, well, it's just a temporary fix. We got to have a long-term solution. I agree with that too. But you also got to take this while you can get it. You know what I mean? I've seen in times past where we had an opportunity to have something of this magnitude. Not necessarily about this, but we push back into oblivion, and then nothing changed. We just kind of stayed where we were, and then that opportunity that we once had just tended to dwindle away. So, so hopefully that don't transpire here, but we'll see.
It's a new day, baby. It's a new day. It's a new day.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on this before I roll?
I think it's a good thing, man. You know, we talking about UMC, the medical center. They got the same, water tank system there, so they didn't have to deal with the water crisis like everybody else in the city. I think that's a good look for Jackson State, for our students. I think I have a 15-year-old right now. We're starting to look at colleges and everything. And as much as I love my college and my school, I want my kid to feel to be safe and taken care of when they're there. And that's a big deal, like for recruitment, like knowing that your kid's gonna be safe and have access to water and clean showers and things like that. If the city can't do what they need to do, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well said.
Agreed.
Have y'all heard any? I'm sorry, Don. Yell.
Watch out.
No, I was just saying. Somebody said
you gotta say it slow. You gotta be like Don Yell.
Don Yell.
I said it too fast, and she was about to shoot me out. Oh, baby, hold up! I said Don Yell.
I was like, both of y'all can't be on here going nuts now. No, I was just saying. Someone said it's a long time coming, and that's true. A lot of the things that we're talking about tonight are a long time coming. So I'm happy for them because it's something that we talked about the last time, there was a water issue. So to see the progress is, that's exciting. That's a blessing.
I heard also, I was reading an article today, there's legislation going to be popping up real soon about Jackson State getting the stadium again,
I did see that.
I did not like the price tag. It said $40 million. I don't know what kind of stadium we're going to be able to get for $40 million.
That wouldn't be. So here's how a stadium would work. It's 3 parts of fundraising. Jackson State would have to come up with 40. I think 40 our portion or whatever that would look like. And I think we would have to have We can finance. I think if I'm wrong, then y'all can correct me. But I think it's 3 parts to it, where the state gives a third of it, and then we have to come up with our side of it as well. Unless you're gonna build I don't even think you can build. Can you build an $80 million stadium? $80 million stadium? I think the stadium in Birmingham. What is it? Prospect. What is it called? Big John was just talking about it earlier tonight in the chat. I forget the numbers, but hold on one second. I think he had it in here. Let me give you these numbers real quick. So the stadium in Birmingham. Go ahead.
No, I know because I looked it up today. I was like, how much does it cost to make a stadium in USF, University of South Florida, here in Tampa? They're building because they play at Ray J, where the Bucks play.
Yep.
And they're currently building a stadium right now, and it's $380 million. Wow. And so when I saw the $40 million,
about $200 million, man, it's gonna be something to expect. I mean, you
35,000 seats. So
if we get a new stadium, y'all, it's gonna be in the 30s. It's not. We're not getting a 50,000.
60. No, we're not getting 60.
Not happening. There it is. The new one would be one. There you go. A third of it. So he said it. So it'll be 120 million. You're looking at the state giving only a third of that. Jack State having coming up, and I think you can take bonds or something to that effect. There's other way. Protective Stadium is the name of it. Thank you, Eric. And I think that price tag for Protective was around 200 million. I want to say that's about a 40-some thousand seat stadium, if I'm not mistaken. Progressive stadium. But no, man, I did see that. I read the article. It was a big nothing burger. It wasn't a whole lot of substance to it. That was that, man.
Clickbait.
I mean, there is some talks. I've seen some stuff recently. Won't really speak on it or touch on it because when it comes to stadium, it ain't no reason to get excited about that. I think if there's ever going to be some movement on that, everybody in America know we get a new stadium.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of designs come down the pipe. We've seen a lot of ideas, and then it falls on. It dies at the on the vote. So I will say this about a stadium, though. Let me say this. I think if they offer us a stadium downtown Jackson, we got to take it.
Why you say that?
Because I don't think we're going to get a stadium on campus, per se. You know why? Because in order to build it on campus, you're going to have the eminent domain, the majority of the stuff around, and I think the city's reluctant to do that. So you got to play the game in where the city – I said Tulane new stadium was $75 million. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's what we do the Legacy Bowl at. Yeoman Stadium is what it's called. Yeoman. What I was going to say is this. The city, the school is already expanding. You remember that conversation we had with President Hudson? President Hudson talked about the school expanding beyond University Boulevard over to Gallatin. Because you got a little hotel on the corner across from Capitol Grill, looking at potentially buying that land, doing some stuff with housing. Well, guess what just happened? The university was just rewarded the Marriott building downtown. That's a 600 student. That's a 600 beds. It's going to be renovated, and then you're going to have students housing right there. You already have the Walthall lofts, and remember that we talked about that not too long ago. So you have Jackson State students living in the downtown. So if you drop a stadium downtown, I don't give a damn if it's on High Street. Just keep expanding the university towards the stadium. As long as there's housing in that area, you still on campus technically, i.e. Georgia State, Georgia Tech, those colleges that are sitting smack dab in the middle of. There's some other legislation out there that was talking about like the Haley Barber Group and them talking about putting a casino downtown.
I heard that too. Yeah,
that was indeed. I'm telling you, listen. What area? I don't know, Coach. I'm just saying. Whatever. That's for the city to find out and figure out. If they want to give it to us, they want to. I would play the game. That's just my thought process on it. And don't expect to get a 40,000 seat stadium. If we get a 35, I'm good with that. Just put some luxury suites in it, and then guess what? I bet you ain't gonna have to do all that pushing to tell people get their season ticket no more. The thing out.
simple. Economics.
We'll sell it out. It's that simple. Said my problem with the downtown location is that the location that came in a number 2 on the study crop is in a flood zone. Okay, that's fair. Like I'm not saying we just settle for anything. I'm just talking about if the solution was no, we're not going to put it on over there by the park and tear down that whole neighborhood over by Stamps and just drop it smack down right there. If that's not the solution, I'm okay with that.
It's ways to fix flood zones and stuff like that. That Pearl River, like that could be a river walk. That I mean, I'm dreaming.
But they also look at, y'all remember that design of a river coming down to smack down the middle of downtown Jackson?
Yeah. Like,
what do you think they're gonna do if they put a casino down there? You don't think they don't drop some water? I'm gonna give you a city to think about. Shreveport. Shreveport got a casino right in the middle of downtown. So you got to ask yourself, you can create a water. I mean, whatever, you can get around the rules, but apparently if they're talking about it, it must be something that obviously they know that can be done. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. All I know is that shout out to President Thompson, man. He's been making some things shake, and I'm good with it. I like it. Keep going, keep getting the stuff. We need some things. You know, every time people get mad at Jack State for elevating and progressing, we start hearing water jokes again.
That's when you running out. Yeah.
So talking about brown water and stuff. Like, well, shit, we got brown water that. We got
right.
Water tanks coming up.
Brown water that.
It said downtown Jackson is the edge of the campus. This was the plan during Dr. Lyons' presidency. The Parkway was always the connector. There you go.
I remember that. Yeah.
There you go. You go. I mean, when we think about on-campus life, we can't think about Alcorn when it comes to Jackson State. Alcorn, everything is on the reservation. Jackson State is, and what we say when we talk about the vet, I said Jackson State. Jackson is our state. Is our state. Is our campus.
That's campus.
It's right there. Down you got the medical mall. Jackson State is all over the city.
Yep.
Just saying. So technically, the vet. Listen, I don't care if they don't move the vet. If they renovated that bad, baby, I'll be good with that.
I would be great with that. Concession.
So you know, there's a good little bit of everything that's going on, man. So, but anywho, I'll go back to this before we get ready to get up out of here, man. Let me put this back up here. 4 p.m. kickoff on Friday, man. We'll get over there. So get parked, get to the parade area, and I'm looking forward to this, man. This is gonna be good. But also, even before the parade, we got the women's basketball. I think they play FAMU on Thursday.
Texas Southern.
Women's basketball. Women's basketball. Oh, we got Texas Southern. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's not FAMU. Texas
Southern. My mistake. I looked at the little parking pass thing in the Washington G.
And that's away. That's not home.
Oh, we go away, so we don't have nothing at home this week.
Right. Not basketball.
Okay, not in basketball. My mistake. Okay. So the next home game is FAMU. That's what I was looking at. Yeah, because then we go to Prairie View Saturday. Then, oh yeah, that's 2 weeks from now, bro. That's 2 weeks from now. Anywho, so yeah, man, this is the parade schedule, man. We pretty much done over here, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. This is good stuff, man. I got the scores for the men's and women's basketball games at Alabama State. That don't really matter at this point. I do want to shout out Jordan O'Neal and Maya Crump, man. They balling overseas, Corey. Yeah. We be getting this stuff from, man.
And you know, that's what we do, bro. That's what we do.
Joker's detective. He can go find anything.
I translated for you too, because it be in all type of languages.
So yeah, man. If y'all don't know this by now, man, you can actually just follow Tiger Talk on all socials, man. And Corey gonna keep you in the loop. I know that if I miss out, man, I just go to Tiger Talk and just see what you put out there. Then I check Go JSU Tigers athletics page. I check all the individual school pages and just see what's out there. But Jordan has been hooping, bro. Mm-hmm. He's been hooping, man.
Averaging 23 and 11.5 on the season in his rookie year.
Wow, that's awesome. Maya Ball at 24-10, 2 steals, shooting 72%. And then even Chase in both J-Mac, MVP of Job of 16. Chase Adams, MVP of the BAL Combine. BAL Combine, man. So
man, we have a lot of pros in all sports from Jackson State. Not just NBA, NFL. I mean, all the different professional leagues, man. We got a lot of them, bro. A lot of them.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely. Yeah, we try to keep tabs on them. They appreciate it too, man. When we put that out, man, they say thank you, man. That's just what it is. But being a Tiger, man, they don't get that at other schools, man. When they leave and I follow you when you're tweeting like that.
Good deal, man. Well, shucks, man. Listen, we'll be back Wednesday for a brief show, and then I'll be traveling to the Jack, man, on Thursday, man, and we'll get started on Friday, man. Any parting thoughts before we get up out of here, man? Again, I'm about to go watch y'all boys go live. I haven't watched it yet. I am going to watch it. I get to it today.
Let us know what you think, man. They did an amazing job.
You'll be proud, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Band session before we go, man. What do y'all got? What y'all got in store, man? I know y'all got anything y'all can share, anything cooking.
Yeah, we got
something that we talked about a while back, dealing with a little. I don't want to give it away. I'll just say cartoon.
Yeah. So we talked about that. You can say that. It is a cartoon.
Don't say too much if you can't.
It's in progress.
I'm gonna stop right there.
It's
coming. We coming.
Oh, it's coming. Okay. Stay tuned. I'm telling you. Stand by.
Stand by.
Boom fans. Stand by. Just remember, cartoon when it'll come back to you when you see it.
Oh, the cartoon.
Terrell, y'all want to talk about the series that we about to start recording? No? Okay.
We can't. They all secretive. They all secretive.
You might. Hey, look, man. We still got 585 in the room, man. Let them.
A word. Okay. What up, everybody? All right. We can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Just a little bit. Touch on it.
So early on in some of my episodes, we start, talking about this term called band adjacent. You guys, y'all are band adjacent. You're friends with people that marched in the band. You know the terminology. All the ins and outs. The only thing you didn't do was go to practice for 5-6 hours every night. But y'all was back in the dorm waiting to hang out when we got back. So we got all these people that are band adjacent that know a lot that we hang out with now. So we got a couple of episodes that we're about to start recording. Some band adjacent episodes where we're going to be bringing some people on. And just talking about their boom story, because you didn't have to march to have a boom story. And so we got a couple episodes in the works right now that we're cooking up, and we're communicating with some people, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So we're looking forward to it.
Like it.
Band adjacent. YouTube.
It's a whole new section in the band. Band adjacent people.
Y'all tune in for that too. That'll be a lot of fun as well. Different perspective, an outside perspective. Looking in.
It's very interesting. We've had a few conversations with a couple of our band adjacent friends, and to hear their stories, they have a like Danielle said, a whole nother perspective. And I'm super crunk about that one, because it's kind of like, one of my things that I always say on the show, I say, I never knew that. Like, I always learn something new. And it's always a genuine thing, and it happens on the spot. And I'd be like, wait a minute, you did what? So I've talked to a couple of our friends, and one of which is a really good friend of mine. We grew up together. I don't want to give his name away yet, but he's a band adjacent person. He was sharing some stories with me. I had to stop him. I said, hold on. Don't tell me anything else. Save it for the show. I want to get the natural reaction from all of us when you say what you just said to me. I don't want to hear it anymore, because I want to react to it as well. So yeah, but that's what we got. That's something we got coming down the pipeline. So it'll be really excited. We got some more funny stuff, some more fun stuff coming.
Corey, what's crazy? Like, since we started doing the show, and I might make 2-3 games a year. And when we start winning, I kind of hold back. I won't save that money and not go to this game, because we might be going to the Celebration Bowl. And so what we're finding right now, all three of us, like when we get to an event together, when we're at the Celebration Bowl, people see us and they're like, hey, you from that show, you from that band show. and then they start telling us their boom story, like in the middle of the game.
You gotta take out your camera and record them, put it on the show.
We got footage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Got one.
We got
just
footage.
trying to figure out how to like incorporate it, whether we want to, you know, make it, put it together. I want to put it in a package or something. I'm gonna send it to you. You tell me what you think, Corey. But we got one from the celebration ball. I'm sorry, go ahead, talk.
Yeah, they start pulling their phone out and like, hey, you need to contact this person. Hey, have you ever seen this video right here? And then, you know, let me get your number. Let me send it to you. You know, that type of stuff, like just from people that we never met in life. I'm a 1968, you know, in Sonic Boom, and it's just crazy how people want to tell their story. They're not necessarily saying they want to get on the show, but when they see us, they feel like a direct connection, and they want to share it with us. And generally, like we're sitting there like this, like little kid, you know, listening to Granddaddy, you know, talk about it, and it's great. It's some great content. So we're looking forward to that as well.
What's up, Ancestors with the Boom? You guys make sure y'all lock into that if y'all aren't tuned in already.
Yeah. 41 episodes in, man. Go back and look at all of
them. What you got cooking up for Tiger Talk, Corey?
Man, I don't want to get behind on these interviews of these recruits, these signees. I think last year I kind of waited and got behind them, trying to cram them all in. So I think, Ken, we got to get to it, man. Let's go. And also the exit interviews, Ken. You want to talk about that? I know somebody brought that idea to your attention.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of interviews we can do. Players that I know that we will interview all the players that are at the Legacy Bowl. I know I'll sit down with the majority, all of them. We'll try to do remember what Caitlin and I did the first time. We'll try to do that this time around. It doesn't have to be just me interviewing them. We'll do a multi-party interview. Hopefully we can, with there being so many athletes down there, Austin and I were talking about possibly like grabbing a room or something. I don't know. Or scheduling them out based off their schedule. I don't know when we'll get there just yet. Just a few other things to consider. But players that don't get the invite, players like AJ Petty, who came to Jackson State, started, survived through multiple coaches. Want to talk about his inspiration from a pup all the way to a grown Tiger, you know, exiting the door. And there's a host of kids, man, we want to sit down and talk to. K1K, you know, he came with us after, you know, when Dion stayed 2 years afterwards and did his thing. So played a year under Prime, played 2 years under TC. I mean, it's a lot of interesting moments out there. I think there'll be some kids that we'll get a chance to talk to that probably will be happy to sit down and talk to us, man. You know, so sky's the limit, man. We'll see how it goes. But other than that, man, that's pretty much what we have, man. I talked about looking for ways to continue to partner all three platforms when we take this thing to the masses. Keep cross, or should I say, platform adjacent.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Y'all did that, man. Y'all did that. Y'all jumped in this thing head first, and we appreciate you, man. For real, bro. For real.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, man. So again, in closing, we ask everybody to go to KC-1400 Collective. If you want to just donate straight to the foundation, you can go to Friends at KC-1400 Inc. at Giveify. It's at the bottom of the screen. Still got T-shirts on sale. KC-1400 Media, you got Irv and Jacobian tees. So grab them while they're still available and get signed up for the collective, man. We got a healthy goal of 500 signups to get to by February the 1st. I appreciate James, man. Looking forward to
that was huge, man.
Looking forward to him being in the city. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I got a message after he said that. Somebody asked me, did I want to announce it on the stage? I was like, nah, you ain't got to do all that. I just need, you know, because we're not trying to get that type of attention. He already said what he was going to do, so that's big. Great. Then when I talked to Zay, you know, Zay also said that he was, you know, they got to finish their season up. So both of their seasons have come to an end, and and getting ready to. Hopefully, Zay will be in town. I expect Aubrey to be in town. I really expect all them dudes to be in town. Man. Hopefully, they all will be there, man, to celebrate. It's a big celebration going down this Friday, man. So, the HBCU national champs, Al B. Al B, what's up, baby? But anybody got any parting words before we get out of this thing?
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless y'all.
Good night.
The Russell Simmons book, huh?
Oh, man, baby. Man, I grew up on that stuff, man. No, I don't have anything, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate it all. I appreciate the platform. I appreciate you guys individually.
And congratulations to Coach Mo. I came on the screen. I started late because I was really trying to let the game end, and it just kept going into overtime and into overtime and into overtime. And I turned the TV off because I was like, man, we finna lose. And then the chat was like, oh, it's tie ball game. Third overtime. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I get
pulled away.
He cut it back on. He said,
I didn't cut it back on. I gave up, man. I was mad. I was frustrated. So I was happy to be wrong. But we 3-0, man. Congratulations to both Coach Mo and Coach Mark. How about Margaret Richards before we go?
She's killing it.
Talk about Richards real quick. Has taken this team that she has, came in late, put it together, and absolutely dominated Alabama State on Saturday.
Yikes.
30-point victory led by Diaka Beretti, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, she's been coaching up behind off, man.
Putting on the coaching clinic. I'm telling you.
Coaching clinic.
Man, she is special with it, man.
When is the last time our Lady Tigers lost a SWAC game?
We're talking about that in the chat. What is it again? 36?
36 straight.
36.
That's crazy.
Obviously, 33 of them was by our previous coach, Coach Tamika Reed, who is not doing the best right now in Charlotte, but hopefully she'll turn that around. But Charlotte is sitting. They haven't won a game in conference play. I think they're 0-4. They last in the conference right now. So it's a hell of a flip from being top of the conference to being bottom. But if anybody could overcome it,
she can do it.
She can, because she's a great recruiter, good coach, and I wish her the best. But Coach Margaret comes in, get the right support under the AD Robinson, and I liked her interview too, Corey. She said, why not Jackson State? Dude, like, why come? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Rich tradition, a winning program. And she's doing it her way with discipline, defense, tenacity. They play hard, man. And then they bought into what she's selling, and we see the results of it. And I like it. 3-0, man. So both men and women 3-0. And this Thursday, both 3-0 teams get to compete against each other to see it's a battle for the first place in the SWAC. So hopefully we go over to Houston and handle business. Anybody seen Houston ladies play? I mean, Texas Southern?
I have
Nope.
But anywho, appreciate everybody, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share, join the collective. Let's get active, Tiger Nation. I family appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Ken, all her points came in 3-pointers. Yep. And 2 free throws and 7 3-pointers. Yeah, she had 7 3-pointers. What was crazy though is that Dorian McMillan had the same game that same day. 23 points, 7 3-pointers. And we won by 7 against Alabama State. Said he got hurt tonight. Is he okay?
He was walking, so I don't. He was walking. He was up cheering, jumping around. So
okay, well, yeah. Cramp.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yeah.
Before we get out of here, can I say what an honor it is to be on here with Corey tonight?
Stop it! Stop it! I should have gotten an invite to Band Session with the Boom a year ago.
So we've already talked about that. Believe me,
I'm banned to Jason.
Not even joking.
We introduced it tonight, man. It's coming.
We've already talked about getting you on here, buddy. So
we'll see. Won't hold my breath on that one. But I know. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you.
So you can hold your breath.
You can hold your breath. It's cool. We got you.
No, it was great being on. Thank you for letting me join, even though I wasn't able to hop on for the event. But it was dope.
it was important that you pull up tonight. You know why? They ain't never gonna get your name wrong again. No, it's been going. It's not. It wasn't just this show. It wasn't just this show. It was the last time y'all was on. It was when we shout out the fan sessions. I slipped up and be like Danielle, and it may sound. I may say Danielle, but I'm saying Danielle, and it sounds like Danielle. You know,
you saying it so fast. Yeah, that's what I did.
I have a name. Trust me, that I don't. I hate it. Not that I don't hate my name. I love my name. I just get a lot from it. You get a lot from it. Trust me. You know, so
I do it all the time. It's okay.
So it was necessary that you be Danielle, everyone. Do not say Danielle.
Danielle.
You know, man, depending on where we from, the dialects, Don can sound like Don. My name is Don.
Yeah, I know. Don. I know now. Like I learned.
You mean Don? No, Don.
Dan. I don't know. Somebody said they thought it was my accent. They called me Danielle after I said Danielle, and they said, "Oh, I thought it was your accent."
And it's your name.
Right. What type of accent?
How you say your name, girl?
I'm good. When I'm going fast, I just say D.
Yeah.
Toby's guilty. Toby's guilty too.
Guilty.
Toby's guilty. Yeah,
I know 25 years, 26.
I can see it now, man. Danielle Wells. You heard that before?
Oh yeah, I get Wells all the time.
Yeah, well, Danielle Walls, everyone.
Thank you.
Don't mess that up. So no, it was great to have you on, man. And for real, like I said, apologize for being late. It's all good. I mean, blame the Tigers, man, because I was trying not to get on with my energy all throwed off, but I was talking a lot of smack in the chat. I'm gonna go back and delete everything now, Corey.
It's live. It's too late now. It's live. Somebody pre-recorded it. In our chat, it's getting a little crazy, man. I was just like, my goodness, bro, what are we looking at? But they pulled it off, man. I'm proud of them. 3-0. So 3 straight wins. Winning helps, bro. Trust me. Even when it stank, it helps to win. You got to win them ugly games.
Build confidence, man.
Yeah, it does, man. All right, I'm done, everybody. Appreciate everybody, man. Be y'all love. Go Tigers. See y'all on Wednesday.
Tigers.
All right.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
Shoutouts is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to Shoutouts.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.